Hello, hello. So we have Beth, and she says, "Oh, I know where y'all are. Where are we, Beth?" And then we have Jennifer Ocean Homestead. Hello, Jennifer. She said, "That's right. You're seeing my name in blue. You can see your name green when you support the channel and join a member. Join as a member. That is hilarious." Hello, Troy. How are you? I think I'm lost. Help me. Hello. Hi, Sister Evelyn. Hello, Amanda Doll.
Our children. Some people's children.
Hi, Jeff.
You know, have you ever heard that phrase, some people's children?
Some people's children?
You know, usually like when some kid in Walmart's acting a fool and you're just like, oh man, some people's children. It kind of sucks when it's your children. Yeah. Some people's children.
And Troy says, "I'm still here." Okay, let's paste this thing. Hold on. Let's get this. Hello, Neil. So we were in Texas. And it was hot. Very hot.
No, it was not really that hot, actually.
It was hot.
Okay.
I didn't have an AC at the storage building. So it was hot. And boy, okay, listen. When we're at a hotel, I do like to visit inside the pool and all that other good stuff. I wanted to shower and I wanted to go to bed. We went out to eat. Then we came back and I fell asleep. Yep, that's what I did.
Yeah.
So.
Too tired to check everything out and all that.
We slept in just a little bit this morning. Got up, took a shower, went down and ate breakfast. JS Genesis, hello. He said, "Shalomi, homies." Yes, make sure you hit the thumbs up for us. Make sure you are subscribed. Everybody is saying hello.
You should be subscribed because you probably have
I don't think I did it in a hurry.
You didn't click it today.
I don't think I did subscriber mode, but I have my awesome, you see the people in blue? They will have my back or our back if something is to go wrong tonight. If you catch it before I do, take care of it, y'all. That's why y'all got those wrenches. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Oh.
Oops. Yeah. You gonna get ghetto twice?
I did. I got ghetto twice. Hold on, Marissa. I'll put your... I know you didn't get Dad to hold the beaver hand. We did.
Just goofy.
Oh, I'm telling you. Okay, so I've never been to a Buc-ee's. Okay, and I'm telling you right now, it was cool and all, but they didn't have Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
They didn't have Mountain Dew, y'all. And you know this guy, he likes Mountain Dew. So, everybody's saying hello. Hello, Indiana Backyard Gardener. He's getting too comfortable. She said you're getting too comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Driving and listening. Well, you be careful. Be careful driving.
Yeah, I don't understand how everybody makes a big deal about Buc-ee's and they don't even have Pepsi products. Like, they had 3 shelves, 3 reach-in coolers of pop and a couple of beer and some water and some energy drink ones. And that's it. Like,
Hi, Lori's World.
It's not even a lot of like convenience store stuff, but 90% of their building was just all the Bucky stuff. Like it was like this big convenience store, and everything else was everything else.
Adrian, are you traveling with the flooding? There's somewhere flooding.
Always somewhere
There's
flooding
always somewhere
somewhere.
flooding, but yeah.
So,
Marissa's saying hello, everyone.
and they had
Okay, I'm
a,
not knocking the sandwiches,
a
but everybody
buttload of gas
knows.
stations
Everybody
or
knows
pumps.
that I'm very picky on my meat and how
Hey,
it's made.
there was no bone in the sandwich.
I know there was no bone in the sandwich,
Just saying.
but they already put like the sauce and
Barbecue
stuff
sauce.
on, and I'm just, I don't know. It was a texture thing for me,
You're bougie.
so I couldn't do
Say
it.
it.
I couldn't do it.
Just say it. You're bougie.
So I only ate a little bit of the sandwich.
The sandwich was fine, y'all.
He ate it. He
There's
did.
nothing wrong with it.
Oh, the Illinois dam broke. Mm. Hello, Sean.
What's up?
No flooding here. Oh, okay. There was no flooding there. But I'm just saying, we did bring some goodies home. I didn't bring all my goodies, but I did bring some.
Well,
Um,
tell Marissa plus one to round them up and bring them up here.
all I need is, well, yeah,
All of it.
Marissa, bring
All
all
of
the,
All of it.
all of the Bucky stuff that is on my bed. All of it. Yeah. Okay, so everybody's saying, aren't you headed to Cedar Point?
No, I'm not.
We're not headed to Cedar Point, but somebody else is probably. Hello, Scorpion Metals. Howdy, buddy.
So
Just making dinner, so we'll be in and out of chat. All right, that is fine.
well, you do you.
Yeah.
Have a nice dinner.
So one thing Chris got me. Look, y'all.
A cup.
It's a cup from Bucky's. Isn't that cute?
I think you're more excited about the Texas stuff on it than the beaver.
Yeah, I think it's more of the Texas stuff because I'm originally from Texas. I really am, and I like it. I like that cup. Yeah, having some of the best watermelon on the planet. Ooh,
Right.
we have some that we need to cut open and share with everybody.
Man.
Tornadoes from Illinois through Michigan last night. Scary. That's next week, Jen. This week is my son's boot camp graduation. Aw. Okay. Okay, driving, no chat, lol. Amy, you remind me of my niece with the food thing. I'm telling you. So we stopped. The first time we stopped, it was for I had got I got this cup, and then Chris got a which I'll show you what his is. I have a Don't Tread on Me Bucky's tumbler. He almost got that one. That is funny. He almost got that one. Hey, 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 Johnny. Well, when you come back in, get all the Bucky stuff and bring it to me. Inside one of those Bucky's bags is the stuff that we got for Corbin and Amaria. So, yep. But he did. He almost got the tread on me, and then he found the tumbler that he got. Oh, thank you so much. That is awesome. Okay, you're gonna have to let me know who got it. Who got it? Because I'm on StreamYard. Let me see. Let me know who got it. I want to know. You gave it to yourself? I thought you were already a member. Yeah, I thought you already. That is hilarious. I thought you were already a member. Um so yes, here's Johnny. Oh, he did it again. Jennifer, yes, that was number 7, but hey, here comes number 8. There we go. Who was the lucky number 8? Johnny said, Evelyn. Okay, so now we're number 9. What? Have I lost it? Oh, JS Genesis got it. Yay! Welcome to the members. Okay, so y'all, I'm trying to figure this whole thing out, and there is some videos that y'all have, that nobody else has got. So we're gonna try and make it fun. But we did travel. We just got back, so we have nine members. Is that right? 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Woohoo! Woohoo! Who wants to be the proud owner of number 9? I thought Sean said that there was a 9. Hold on. 7. Oh, I had 7 already. I thought. I'm lost.
You're lost.
I am.
One.
I didn't know that you could gift a membership to yourself. So you were gone.
Uh-huh.
Jeff gifted a Leonard Mountain homestead.
Okay.
And it went to himself.
I guess if it's random.
Okay. So he gifted another one. And so now JS Genesis is a member. So yeah. Okay. He's using
the flags.
Yes, he's using the flag.
But it won't let him?
No. On the phone it will. But yeah.
Yeah, YouTube pics.
Yeah.
It's random.
He said that's my luck, LOL.
That's funny.
You don't.
But what if you're already a member?
I thought Jeff was already a member. Maybe he wasn't.
I don't think so.
I don't think he was.
It wouldn't give it to somebody if they were already a member, would it? Does YouTube know?
No, I don't think so.
I think YouTube wouldn't know.
I see you jumped on the Love Yourself movie. I was showing the cup that I got, and then woo! Look, it's Jesse and Lisa. Hello, everybody. Everybody. Yes, this is our normal lifetime. We go, since we started our YouTube page, we set up 8 o'clock on Tuesdays Central Standard Time, and that's where we've been. So yeah, this is our normal. I think it lapsed. I think I was gifted a membership. Oh, okay. All right. Well, you just gifted yourself a membership again.
There you go.
Jesse. Okay, so I'm gonna have to show him the icons. Oh, you can probably see it on your phone.
What?
The icons that they're using. I found an icon. If you've seen it and you see it, it is great for him on the icon. If you see it, let me know, because it looks just like him. I'm just saying. So that's why he did it. They did the chicken. Okay. No. Do you see it?
Barely.
Oh, that is hilarious. So it's a little guy with a pipe. He's holding a pitchfork, and he's got a long beard. Yep. I am so ready for cooler weather. I am. Um, so when we got to the hotel, Chris automatically knows that what I do. So he goes to the AC and turns that sucker down all the way to where it's the lowest
As
it
low
could
as it'll
go.
go.
Um, is this handsome man? Isn't that funny? I saw that. I was looking up icons and I was like, okay, I have to get that one because that's totally Chris. It looks like he's got to hold a pitchfork. I'm telling you. Oh, look, it's simply Jan. Hi, Jan. You may begin. uh, all right. He's going back to work. Y'all have a good one. All right. Thank you for coming. Scorpion Metals is awesome. We do have, we're gathering stuff for the giveaway, and you're not gonna want to miss that giveaway because this guy right here is doing something special for the giveaway, and he's working, so you don't want to miss it. What else? So I'm telling you, by the time we got back from going to eat, then we got back, it was cold and
Yeah.
it felt wonderful. It felt amazing. So, hello, Jan Leonard. Isn't she funny? She was like, hello, I'm Jan Leonard. We'll take her. We'll take her. Show them your cup, babe, because somebody said that they almost got the or they have. Treasure Hunter Nell says, I have a Don't Tread on Me Bucky's tumbler.
I had that
you
one.
You had that
I
one.
was going to get it, but then I saw this one next to it, and I like black anyway.
Yes.
So I saw this one. I was like, what does the black one say? And then I saw it was, and it was funny. So
turn it. Yeah, there you go. It says, I like my coffee black and my tea in the harbor. And it has a little ship.
You know some American Revolution history to get that joke.
So yeah.
But none of our kids got it because school don't teach them anything anymore.
You want the glow-in-the-dark Bucky's cup. I thought it was the color changing.
Almost that too.
I thought it was the color changing. Maybe I had it wrong. But we do have something coming to you because I thought you said color changing. I got it wrong. Hi, Jan. Hey, everyone coming in. I'm driving, listening. Be careful.
You already said that.
Hi, Auntie Leonard. So we're checking out, and I saw these. Oh, those are delicious. The one Jesse had on his live. Oh, okay. I thought it was the color changing tumblers. So you're getting something in the mail. Scotty, hi. So yeah, I love my little cup. And then as soon as Marissa brings if Marissa brings the other goodies, I'm going to show you everything else.
The chat pretty quickly.
She did.
So I think she's avoiding work.
And then while we were gone, we got a package. And it had all kinds of wonderful, cool stuff from Radio Jonesy. And everybody knows Jonesy. He gave 3 different kinds of koozies that from Tasmania. There was one from Australia. Then he got this. Hold on. There we go. Can you see it? Can you see it?
No, it's still shiny. That made it.
There we go. We'll get closer. Can you see it?
There. Oh, crap. Nope. Stop it. There we go.
Oh.
It's not helping. Stop not helping. There, crap. Going. There we go.
Okay, money. It says Tasmania.
Oh, now we
gotta turn it around.
Do it all over again. I can find out where it was. There we go.
There we go. It has a little Tasmania devil on there.
Oof.
Woo!
Workout.
Where's my baby and Marissa? She is. I don't know where she is.
Lord.
I'm dark.
That's not. Light's not going to change that. Do you realize you're
How do you lose a baby and an aunt? Yeah, it was pretty cool. Then inside there, he had all kinds of
stuff.
He had all kinds of coins. I mean, you know, if you watch my other lives or our other lives, I
like
say
Johnny
mine.
says, if you know, you know.
You know, you know. So, you know, there's one right there. And then it has the, you know, stuff like that. Stuff like that. And then got this one.
It's the same thing.
And then, no, because this is a smaller one.
10 out of 20.
That was a 10.
What?
You know?
And there's a 5.
And then here's a 5. So, hold on. It still has the same, like, lady on it. Lady on it. And then it has the 5. But, yeah. Those were pretty cool.
And then one of these.
Oh, and then one of these. This one's a different lady. See? Whoop. And then 2. Right there. I know. Camera's really crazy. Let's see. I saw somebody else jump in. Hold on.
Tony.
Hello, Tony. Hey, guys. Grandkids are here. I will try to get on later. Sounds great. Everybody's saying hi to Tony. It's the roll 2IC camera glare. Yes, I felt like Jeff just a while ago. Yeah, like, hold on. No, that's not working. Yes, the darn glare, right? I felt like you, Jeff. And then we got stickers. It's the Queen. Yep. Looks like Canadian money, LOL. It is, I think.
Well,
maybe. The woman is Queen Elizabeth.
This is Australia.
Is it Australian money?
Yeah. It says
okay.
Australia, which is, they're part of the Commonwealth too, which so is Canada. So
yeah. Okay, so we also talked last week, and Chris told a story about finding something at his work site, and he was going to circle back to that. So let's see. Such is the number showbiz life. LOL. All the lights.
The number showbiz life.
Hashtag showbiz. Whatever. Listen.
Words are hard.
Words are hard. Jovita. Hello, Jovita. Hi, Jennifer. I had the fan all day Saturday. It worked great. Thanks again. He did. I was actually going to say, hey, Jennifer, look, he has the fan on his neck. Because he did. He had it on all day Saturday. And you could hear it. It was working. Hi, Tony. Enjoy the grandkids. Oh, look, see? He knows what it is. The horseshoe. Miss Jan. Howdy, Miss Jan. I'm saying I'm tired. We just got in not too long ago from on the road, and I was like, I'm going to do my live. I'm not going to cancel it. So let's show them the horseshoe. Look how nasty that thing is. But it's cool in the same, vibe.
It's for perspective. It's not a little one. Like, I don't know.
Oh, this is solid. Solid
No. Baby clothes.
Your baby clothes? Is it in here? Aw. My. I did get the other package, but I haven't had time to use it. Thanks. Aw. Yay. So happy it works good and helps. Jesse has it in his Amazon store now. Did you get the solar one? Oh, see, that's cool. Oh, we have somebody in the basement. And that's pretty early. Pretty early for you, Johnny.
It is early for me. Really early. As a matter of fact,
Coffee mug.
Probably should be working on something else, but. So you guys went to Buc-ee's. Did you get any of those beaver nugget things?
Yes,
I did.
she did.
Oh, it is so good.
Did you get you a barbecue sandwich?
Yes.
Did you look for Mountain Dew?
Yes.
There was no
There's
Mountain
no
Dew.
Mountain Dew.
There was no Mountain Dew.
They didn't have
whatsoever.
very much pop at all. Like for a convenience store, they didn't have much anything.
No,
it's 90% that other stuff. Like
Yeah, it's all kinds of like energy drinks and just different.
Well, not even that. Like
stuff.
There's not very much like convenience store area in that building. Most of that building is everything else, and then it's like one little corner over there has like one wall has the pop and beer and water and juice and stuff on it.
Yeah,
most of that building is just everything else.
Right.
Those are look at there.
Those are not mine.
Those are Corbin's. Yes, those are so cute. Okay, and then we got Amaria, her little bathing suit, and you see it has the little Bucky on there. Look at mine. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute?
I like mine, though it doesn't have a Buc-ee's on it, technically.
Well, I got other stuff on the other side.
Right.
And then, of course, I had to have this one. It says faith, love, hope.
Yes.
Faith,
awesome.
hope, love,
and it's
whatever.
teal. So
and it's teal.
So
Are you gathering up stuff for your giveaway?
Do what?
Are you gathering up stuff for your giveaway?
I am. We are gathering stuff for our giveaway.
And we were talking to people the whole time we were there.
We did get sent some stuff from Beth. And then we're getting stuff from Scorpion Metals. Jonesy has some stuff that he sent that we got when we were out of town for the giveaway. So, yeah, we're getting all kinds of stuff. We already have some stuff that we went and got. So
when is the giveaway? I missed it.
We're not sure yet. We haven't really decided.
Sure.
We haven't done. We know it's not the 27th
because
that day is already covered by Jesse. And then I know on the 27th, Rebecca has her giveaway as well.
Right. Yeah. The 27th, it's like multiple. It's like three different channels, I think, to do on that day.
Yeah. They're swim trunks. They're not drawers.
Drawers.
Hi, DJ. Hello, 9 Acre. Hello, Dale, Nana. Let's see.
So
yeah, it was pretty cool, and I could have swore that Jennifer Ocean Homestead was like that. She don't show the color changing tumblers because she doesn't have a Buc-ee's. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I got that one for William.
Yeah, that one's for William. And the front has something.
And the front has the little
Bucky on it.
I got the Bucky beaver on it.
I just wanted to let you know that videos will be slow this week due to my family broke down. So if anything, we ask to watch older videos. Okay, we can do that.
Hey, Lori. How are you?
Hi, Camping Cage Free. Hello, Lori Carp. Hey, Lori, I do have some stuff from Jonesy that I need to send to you. He did put that in our letter. So we have some stuff for you.
Yeah.
Taste testing videos. Awesome. Let's see. Everybody's saying hi to each other.
Right.
Well, Jennifer, if you like that color changing and whatnot, we have some not glow in the dark. We have some color changing vinyl on our cups, our coffee mugs that we make with our Leonard Mountain logo on them. We have some color changing vinyl that we put on some that they're purple, I think.
There's 5. This is a 5-pack.
Purple
right here.
When you have when it's cold and then you put your hot coffee in there and it turns pink, or it might be vice versa. I can't remember. and they have like a dark blue that turns teal, or teal that turns dark blue when you put your hot coffee in it or whatever. They're color changing coffee mugs, or the vinyl, not the coffee mug, but the vinyl on the coffee mug changes colors.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Alexander.
And it is kind of neat. It's kind of funny to see, like, when your coffee mug is half full, like the top half of the logo is pink, and the bottom half is purple, or whatever. Mm-hmm. It is neat.
Yeah.
I mean, it's whatever.
We also got it's the cool and the hot. Did you say that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's the cool and the hot.
But yeah.
But we're not sure on when we're doing the giveaway because we're gathering, like I said.
Janae, we circled back.
We did circle back.
We
did.
Did. And it's been in the ground a while because it's a lot thicker than it's supposed to be, because so it has
a big old horse.
Yeah, no crap. Like, you can see how big it is. That's not little.
Yeah, that was a big one. So
it's in the dirt underneath the parking lot of a Sam's Club in Owasso.
That's a big one.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Yeah, big foot. So you guys don't know when you're going to do it yet?
No, not exactly. Not sure. Maybe a couple weeks, because we finally got Scorpion medals and stuff. So
nailed that down.
We nailed that down on what we're giving for the giveaway.
That's cool.
Money Pit Homestead. Hello.
Oh, hey.
Is it?
Yep.
He's about to show off his cup that he got from.
I do coffee mugs. Mm-hmm. Pretty much, like, first thing we bought from your bonfire was coffee mugs. So
this is going to be a Bucky show.
I went looking for a coffee mug, and I didn't want to just get one of those, regular coffee mugs. So I got a patriotic Bucky's coffee mug.
So Xander says you guys are going to do it after the 3rd.
After the 3rd is when they're going to do it. Please and thank you.
After the 3rd.
After the 3rd.
You said you're waiting until after the 3rd.
That way I can be there. That's my brother. David is my brother. He says, I can see you.
Hi, David.
Everybody's saying, hi, David.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna do a little giveaway. We're gonna do a little giveaway Saturday night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rebecca. Hello, Rebecca. So yes. Well, we want everybody to be there. So, I mean, yeah. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello. Everybody's saying hello to David. But yeah, it's a 5-pack. And it includes the straws and the lids. Colors. And then it tells you the colors that it changes on the thing. So, yeah.
So they did away with glass so you could tell how much drink you had left. So they put it in plastic that changed colors so you can see how much drink you have left.
Yeah, I guess so. I got asked. I'm busting my butt at the rummage sale setup. I put 3 bookshelves back together in 90, no clouds in the sky. Ugh.
There is a slight chance of rain tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not.
We got a couple of sprinkles coming back from Texas a while ago, like right before we got here.
We had just a few sprinkles. I mean, it was. Yeah. I heard it on the roof. I went outside. The windows were down in my truck, and there was no way I was going to go out there and roll them up because I knew that was to be the death sentence of that shower right there. Yeah. So I just let it go, and it only went about 4 minutes probably. And that was it. We really need some rain. Bad. So I was watching something that was interesting a while ago. Is Canada getting a new prime minister, Jennifer, and you guys up that way? Looks something like that.
I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. Of course, I didn't watch much TV. I didn't even watch much of the, what do you call it? The YouTube. We were so busy there are clouds now, not ones we want. Smoke clouds. Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, that's not good.
We have somebody else in the basement. Hello, Janae.
Howdy, Janae.
Hey, y'all beautiful people.
How are you?
My feed may not be that in and out because of all the rains and storms
You're getting
we got a
rain?
lot of rain to yeah.
Send some
Rain
down Oklahoma way.
Right?
I think that would be
Send it.
Oh,
from her. She
I do.
I thought she was.
It's so good for everything, crops, humans, plants, all living things. I know out in California they need a lot of rain too.
Yeah.
Well, she said she hadn't heard anything about it being sped up, but sure hope it is.
Yeah, they've got somebody that I think is probably gonna help them out. Let's just put it that way. They need some help. We need some help. Everybody needs some help.
Yes, everybody needs help.
Everybody needs
Oh.
So
I figured that's what would happen tonight. Her service goes in and out.
Yeah.
So, what have y'all been up to, Johnny?
well, Christine is in New Orleans. So she's in the French Quarter at New Orleans right now. They're having some kind of a training conference, something or other for work. And it's one of the things where they just kind of went to the hotel. It's a big hotel, but they went to this hotel, and that's where the conference actually is. So she's staying in the same place so she doesn't have to go outside away from it. And she's trying to stay, hi, Lori's World. And she's trying to stay just right there in it, except for whenever she has to go back to the airport on Friday. And let's see, other than that, trying to keep the chickens alive and keep the pigs cool, and just the normal stuff. Finally got all the hay moved into its final resting place until I feed it. So good with that.
Are you gonna tell him you get to see it?
Oh, so I watched your video where you loaded your trailer with the hay, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and then you dumped it and it went to rolling. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, because I hadn't seen that happen. Like I have never seen that happen before. And we were at Jimmy's house, and some guy showed up with the same kind of trailer, but his was red, and he dumped it that way. And I was like, I missed the opportunity to show Johnny that I saw it in person. It was pretty cool. He did the lever thing, and it just rolled off. And I was like,
roll off.
I saw it in person.
It keeps you from having to have two tractors. And it keeps you from having to tie down the hay, because I can actually put 13 bales on my dozer trailer, but I have to be a spider monkey all over that trailer with straps and everything else, strapping it down. And then I have to have a tractor at both places. And this way I can just take our tractor over there, do all the work, get it loaded, move it, dump it, and grab the trailer and go back over and get the tractor and come back. And it's a lot easier than the other. Let's just put it that way. Takes me a little longer to haul it all, but I think actually probably not that much, because it takes a long time to get it all tied down and stuff like that. So,
And you're
and
not getting
unloading
time is anyway.
Set, like you saw the unloading time in that short. That was a short. That was a 15-second short. You saw unloading time in that, or 20-second short, I think is what it was. So
if you had another tractor at both sides of it, and you could unload it, it still takes longer than that.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
look, it's Miss Gillum.
And there she is from New Orleans.
Hello, Christine. Mm-hmm. Hello, Arlene. Hello, Kevin. Arlene.
Yep. And she like I said, she's there I think she said she's on the 10th floor, and they evacuated them at like 4:30 or 4:45 this morning. So she had to walk down 10. They wouldn't let them get on the elevator, so they had to walk down the stairs, 10 flights of stairs.
Wow.
To the bottom. And then she said as soon as she got down there, they said, well, it's all clear, and let them all go back to the room. So.
Wow.
And they never did tell them why they did it.
Of course not.
She said, hi. Hello, Christine. She said, hubby. That's funny. But yeah. So we went to Texas to help my sister-in-law and her dad because he had to empty a storage building. So it wasn't like a personal trip per se.
It was a work trip.
It was a work trip. But we had fun. Like, we had laughs and stuff. And we almost got together with Pretty and Pooch, but that didn't happen. So we left a little bit earlier so that we could get a little bit earlier so that I didn't miss my live. So she said I got my steps in today.
Hi, Bowen.
How
are you, buddy?
I demand a full refund.
Yeah. And she said she had a how you get those memories that pop up on your phone, like Facebook or something, a memory from, I think she said it was like 6 years ago or 5 years ago or something like that. It was a memory where she was in another hotel and they evacuated them. And so she did a post while she was evacuated from that hotel as well. Same day, like 5 or 6 years ago.
She said I would have rather gone to Buc-ee's.
I didn't get no Mountain Dew, but I'm not drinking Mountain Dew now, so it's all good.
Right.
Yes. So, hey, did y'all get one of those barbecue sandwiches while you were there?
Yeah,
we did, and
yeah. You got what? Turkey?
No, I got the pulled pork. I got the pulled pork.
You didn't get a turkey leg?
No. And let me tell you.
No,
Okay,
but
so
they had
I
a
ate
shredded turkey sandwich, like kind of like pulled pork, but it was just shredded turkey. But I thought you had that, but I guess you got.
No, I got the pulled pork, but I'm kind of picky on my barbecue. You already know. Everybody already knows this.
No.
Okay, it wasn't
She's
on
a picky eater. Is she a picky eater?
a picky eater. Okay. I didn't finish my sandwich because it was a texture thing for me because they already add the barbecue sauce and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of a little ooey gooey for me, So so I didn't eat all of it. Okay. I'm not saying it was
so
bad.
Chris got 2 of them then.
Well, no, he didn't finish my sandwich.
I didn't eat yours.
Didn't. No.
I ate my sandwich though. I made a happy plate. I had a brisket sandwich, and I ate all of it while driving.
He did. Now the second time on the way back home, we stopped again, and I got one of those beef, bean, and cheese burritos.
Right.
It's like that big.
Oh wow.
That was delicious.
It was a pretty good size burrito.
Now, where did you get that one at?
It's up on
at Buc-ee's.
It was at Buc-ee's. At Buc-ee's.
It was just like, well, they're probably
Heather.
laid out differently, but it was across from where they have the big barbecue sandwich station thing set up. Mm-hmm. It was over there by it.
Mm-hmm. It's over there by it, but
we got a kick out of them screaming across the whole place about putting the brisket on the table and chopping it up.
Oh,
and they were just screaming. I'm like, good Lord.
Jesse does it real good. He does that thing real good. You know what they yell and everything.
Yeah.
I can't
red sauce on the table, and then everybody else screaming.
Yes.
I'm like, okay.
Texas demands a full refund, Amy. Hi, Heather.
Oh yeah, it would be cheap. It would be cheaper, Jennifer. Stop at a grocery store, get yourself stumped for a sandwich. But what's the fun in that? when you can say, I went to Bucky's and I got this.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a marketing thing. They make a big deal out of it just to make a big deal out of it. But marketing works, obviously, because look at the size of the store.
Oh yeah.
They had rows and rows of
I've
gas
never
pumps.
seen so many gas pumps at the same thing.
Yeah. Did you see the little sign that says what everybody makes that works? You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we
Saw
saw
that on the way out. I was like,
yeah. We couldn't see everything in the store because it's a big store. They have everything, from clothing to baby stuff to
Hi, Sherry.
house stuff. It's just, yeah. Hi, Sherry.
It was cool. I mean,
yeah, it was cool.
I'm not dogging it, but it's gimmicky.
Yeah, what is that? What is that they holler? Brisket on the what? Brisket on
the is it table or on
brisket on the table is what I think they yelled at this one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesse was like saying, now all Buc-ee's could not have Mountain Dew. And I said, yep, all Buc-ee's don't have Mountain Dew. Look it up. They don't sell it because they don't sell any,
board.
They don't sell any Pepsi products.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Coca-Cola
board.
Gas.
It is on the board. Brisket on the board.
Yeah,
brisket on the board, yeah. And then it said something about sauce on the board.
And then they did red sauce on the board, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So is that a charcuterie board?
With a big old, what is it?
They have a freaking saw.
Yeah, and it cuts it all up.
I think it's huge.
Yeah.
Like a machete with two handles.
Yeah. And they cut it all up, and I mean, everybody's doing their whole thing on the, making the thing. Same with the chocolates. They were on the other side of where they make the sandwiches. Yeah, and they were making the fudge and cutting them all up and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah. So which one was this one? What?
Melissa,
Texas.
Oh, Melissa, that's the little one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one. I mean,
we've been to that one. That's like the smallest Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
And I thought it was pretty big, but they said no, that's the smallest one there is. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I know it's a cutting board, dear.
He is doing good. He was smiling at me because we've been gone.
We got him stuff.
Yeah, we got him stuff.
We go over there pretty much everywhere we go. Mm-hmm. That's 99% of the stuff we buy is for our grandkids.
Yeah. Yep.
And then we get cups.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the Okie thing. I couldn't figure out what to get the kids because we didn't bring any of the kids. So I was like, well, we got to get them something to take them back because they didn't go and all that. Trying to figure out, well, we could get like the little jewelry stuff and this. And I was like, you know what? No. We're going to go down here to this lady with the cups and we're going to get everybody a 30-ounce tumbler with a straw. And we'll just pick out the design that makes sense for each kid. And it worked. It worked. They all like their cups. Yeah,
the cups are really, really nice. I mean, that's where this, obviously that's where this cup came from, but it's like it's just like a Yeti. I mean,
they keep cold for
it'll keep stuff. You can put this thing in the truck, roll the window up. It'll be like 160 degrees in there all day.
You know that one I got from Ten Killer, the one I won from Sergeant Talk from Ten Killer. I use that one for work.
Mm-hmm.
And because you can't hurt it, it's all metal. It doesn't have like vinyl to get messed up or anything. It's etched on there, so you can't hurt it. And that's the one I use. Well, we got an ice maker at work, so I'll just scoop ice in there in the morning and then put it in the truck. And when we stop by Quick Trip, I'll pour my drink in there or whatever, all day long. Like when I'm on the way home, it's still cold. And it's been in the van in a 120-degree van all day long.
Yeah,
they work.
It works.
Yep. They work for sure.
Yep.
I mean, I love these. And the Yeti lids fit them and everything too. So
yeah, I don't know why or how or when it started or I don't know why, but we'll go to like thrift stores or whatever. You go to the Goodwill and Bixby or whatever, just because they got random stuff all the time. And while she's looking around at clothes, I'm not going to shop for clothes. I hate buying clothes. I hate shopping in general. So just to waste time, I'll go back there in like the little house and I'll find little mugs and whatnot. So I guess years ago that started where I collect mugs now. So when I go somewhere on
Restaurants.
purpose now, like when we lived in Broken Arrow, we went to this diner, like Egadon Cafe.
Yeah, it's Egadon
And
Cafe.
they had a weird shaped mug. It was bigger at the bottom and top, and it kind of curved in the sides. Kind of is different. So I asked them, I was like, "Hey, y'all sell these?" They're like, "Yeah, we got them over here." I bought a mug from the diner, and I've done that at a couple of different places and whatnot. But just somewhere over the years, I've started a little collection of coffee mugs. So
Hey, did y'all ever go to Big Red's and eat at all?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
You know those the football helmet, the OU football helmet things that they had all the condiments and things in right there.
Right.
Well, the other day I kind of followed them on Facebook a little bit, and I was looking, and they put on there that they had video of somebody leaving their business with one of those. You know, it was some lady. She had grabbed it and ran out the door. Well, her husband had paid for the meal with a credit card.
So they had all this information.
So they had, and then they went out. So basically, they shamed them on Facebook. You know, they found, they put it all up on Facebook, put their name on there, tagged them, did all kinds of stuff. And they were from, I believe they were from Yukon, Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy had an excavating business. I mean, he had like dozers and excavators and all kinds of stuff. I mean, he had a big old business, semi trucks, all that stuff. It's just that they were big OU fans, and she just couldn't help herself. And his excuse was he didn't see her take it. He went out before she did. He didn't know his wife had taken this thing. So, somebody said, hey, you need to get a handle on her or whatever. And so they ended up having to take that thing all the way back to, all the way back over to Big Red Restaurant. Like, come on, guys.
Right.
Really?
I mean, they could have asked, they didn't have any extras. Okay, they said that the company that those came from, they're not made anymore by anybody, and the ones they have are the only ones they have, and losing one is a big deal for them. So they, and the people didn't ask if they could buy one or anything. They just emptied all the stuff out of it, which it has the salt, pepper, all that stuff in it.
Yeah.
Put it all out, and she just kind of put it in her arms, kind of like that, and just kind of sidled out the door sideways with it. So,
golly.
Yeah, and they had their kids with them, teaching them, I guess, this stuff.
You know how I said at the beginning of this, some people's kids? Well, that's one of those some people's parents. That's what the kids say to each other. Like some kids' parents.
Wow.
Golly.
Yeah.
They did have them with them, didn't they, dear? Oh, wow. Yeah, they had really good pictures of them and everything, from that video. Yeah, well, wonderful role models, not.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, Lord.
I mean, he had a business, that guy was very, had a very big excavating business that he owned. Yeah. I'm like, man, I wouldn't ruin it by ruining the whole, just.
Yeah, that runs your name through the mud. That matters when your name is your livelihood.
Somebody on Facebook and they go, well, we're going to go here and bid this job. And they go, aren't y'all the folks that stole the.
I mean, isn't it? I mean,
your reputation is important.
People are quick to look at social media. When something goes wrong or you want to get something out there, people turn to social media because it gets the word out quick.
Good night, my love. Got to get back to report.
Bye, Miss Christine. Troy from Adventure America is in. Hello, Troy.
Hello.
They don't know any better. Thieves.
Yeah, they know better.
They
Janae,
do.
we're going to disagree there. They know
Yeah.
better.
They knew better. They just
knew better. If you don't know any better, you don't hide it when you're walking out with it. You don't.
Right.
If you try to conceal, you
Yep.
And if you know innately in your head that something is wrong,
Right.
wrong.
You know enough to know you needed to hide it.
Yes.
Or try to hide it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marissa saw our picture that I put on the for the live.
The thumbnail.
Yes, the thumbnail. And she was like, "You got Dad to hold the beaver's hand." I was like, "Yes, I did."
And you can see my face. Like,
Yes.
Hurry up and take the darn picture.
It's been fun listening to you guys this evening, but this heat was warming out. I'm off to bed. Have a great night, everyone.
Yeah.
Good night.
Not
You do anything wrong in Oregon, they put your face and picture on a big billboard sign. Wow. Could you imagine? Oh,
Well, I would think that Oregon would, I'm Portland, stuff like that, and unless they just don't consider that stuff wrong
hi,
over
Peter.
there. They should have billboards every 5 yards down the highway then.
Right.
Oh,
So we have what's that paper that we have? Jailbird.
Just
Jailbird,
busted.
isn't it?
just busted.
Just busted.
Is it just busted?
That's all the
Is that the
mug
new one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Used to be called Jailbirds, wasn't it?
I think
They're
there's
still-
one.
they-
There's
yeah,
two.
they still
There's
have
two
one.
different ones, but yeah,
Mhm.
the Just Busted is big too.
Yeah, jailbirds. I've saw that one. Yeah.
I think Jailbird's the one we have over this way. Last on billboard signs here in New Mexico too.
That's hilarious.
That's a lot of money to be putting up.
Yeah, those things are like
people.
$1,200 a month.
Mm.
My
You
boss
know,
knows. Around Tulsa anyway, they're like $1,200 a month.
Well, if they're going to do something like that over here, they usually put it like on a semi truck, and they put speed trap ahead or something like that. Like
Right.
that, like over there at Big Cabin. Remember whenever that guy used to have those big old huge signs talking about it was a big speed trap there, and it was Big Cabin, horrible speed trap, horrible. It's like Holbert.
Oh, I hate to change subject, but okay, listen. Do you know how much we get crap about our roads here in Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Honey, we get so much crap
from Texas people.
from
Well,
Texas.
Jennifer, right there.
Yes.
She's in that, and it's only because she watched Jesse's covered wagon suspension RV
No.
drive.
Let me tell you right now, those roads, once you get from, there's construction in Texas too, where we went. Construction cones everywhere.
Yeah, that's not an Oklahoma thing only.
No. This road, Jennifer, let me tell you, and it was in Texas.
Yeah.
Horrible.
It was horrible.
Right.
I mean, long, like
Forever.
we thought our wheels were going to come off because it was that bad. And I was like, they cannot give Oklahoma crap anymore.
No.
Texas roads were horrible.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, we're bringing this up on our live.
I mean, I get it. Oklahoma roads suck. I know that. Okmulgee County won't fix my road. I got to do it myself. But I dislike when Texas people jump on there and be like, hey, we don't even have state taxes and sales taxes and blah, blah, blah. And our roads are better than y'all's. Like, I drove on one today and I disagree. No, they're not. They're not any stinking better.
No.
No, it's not one bad road in Texas. There's a lot of them. I've been all over Texas, and there's a lot of bad roads in Texas.
There's no way, not in Texas.
I've been all
Yes,
over
way.
Texas.
No.
Yes,
North,
way.
south,
Yes,
east,
way.
and west.
Yes, in Texas. Yes. When we go back again, I'm telling you, I'm going to do a video and you're going to see how horrible it is. I mean, I literally, we thought our wheels were gonna come off because it went. I mean, it took us out like. Yeah, it was bad. I was like, okay, so I'm going to say this, and I get to say this because I am from Texas. Okay, I'm originally from Texas, and I will tell you right now, Texas roads aren't any better. And it wasn't just that one stretch of road, it was, I mean, everywhere we went. I was like, okay, this is not okay.
Yeah. the Fort Worth area, the whole thing sucks.
Oh yeah,
everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And they're newer roads. Like some of them they're just getting done with them, and they're brand new. And their brand new sucks.
You know, that's the thing. I've noticed that new road construction is they cheaped out somewhere.
Yes,
they have cheaped out on these roads somewhere because man, it's like driving down railroad tracks every time you get on a new road. I mean,
well, the problem is the concrete. Like every construction site we do nowadays, the concrete cracks, like the sidewalks they pour around the building, cracks before even the parking lot gets paved. Like it's no time at all, and the concrete's cracked. And I asked the GC one time, I was like, "What's the deal with the concrete getting cracked before the building's even open? Like Chipotle's not even opened yet, and their concrete's busted."
It's because somebody cheaped out somewhere.
Well, and that's what he said. And I talked to this home builder the same way. He's like, the concrete companies are changing the mix. They're putting more and more and more and more ash in the concrete and less the concrete stuff, like the lime or whatever the stuff, the mix used to be. And now they're diluting it basically with more ash. And it's not working the same.
Right.
They're changing the mix, trying to find cheaper and cheaper ways of doing it.
They're trying to find a cheaper way of doing it, but they still have the same, the high cost for concrete. Plus, then you've got some. I'm not going to say all, but some of the concrete companies, some are less and less rebar, less and less, that concrete. What's that thing? The concrete wire. It looks like a cattle panel. They put it down in there.
Yeah, it's that
over the rebar
mesh.
Yes, it's kind of a mesh. It's a really thick wire. They're doing everything is just getting. I mean, it's like
Barry,
this.
Are you ready?
That people will buy concrete reinforcement wire. So hello.
Hi.
Yeah, they just got cheap everywhere.
Hey,
Johnny, you need to give Elmer some more snacks.
Elmer gets all the snacks he can handle right now.
He's such a pretty boy.
Thank you. Yeah, he is awesome. I mean, and it's true. I go out there and I won't even think he's anywhere around. All of a sudden, I'll feel something. I jump every time, and he'll be like right there. He just
a ninja cow.
Elmer the calf, little bull calf.
It just shows up out of nowhere.
Yeah, he just out of nowhere, and he'll be right next to me. And I did a short yesterday about the tractor. I had the spear and the hay stinger on it. So before I park it over there, and I was going to move the cattle in there. I thought, man, I better not leave this thing where they can get stuck on it because those cows push each other around. And so I backed it into a tree and went off for just a little bit. And I look over there, and there's Elmer, Surprise, and Roscoe all just wallering all over the tractor. And I'm like, and then Danny comes up there and gets around it. I'm like, man, I'm glad I did that.
Jonesy's in the house. Look.
Hey, Jonesy.
Yeah.
What did I see that happened in Tasmania today? I was going to ask Jonesy about. There was some kind of news where in Tasmania something happened. If you're out there, let us know what happened in Tasmania today. It's not that big place, so surely you know.
So what's up with you, Sherry?
Well, I'm trying to just get my back to heal, but it's not healing, and They can't fix it, and I broke it in 4 places.
Oh no.
And when you get old, your bones don't heal like they should, and they can't fix them, and But what's kept me going over the last several years is watching y'all's YouTube channels.
Aw.
And because I can't get out like I used to. I mean, I went to the Arkansas meetup. That was my very first meetup. And I was on my electric scooter, so I got around just fine.
Uh-huh.
And I thoroughly enjoyed myself meeting all the YouTubers, channels that I have followed. And I'm going to try to go to one of the ones in Oklahoma this next year.
Well, good. We'll get to meet you then.
And
So,
yeah, my son and I have already decided, because I brought him with me last time. And he had such a good time at the last meetup, he wants to go again.
Aw.
He got along
good.
with everybody too. So, and my granddaughter went. We have custody of my 7-year-old granddaughter. So, and she had a blast. I brought squirt guns for every kid that was at the meetup.
oh, nice.
And
That's cool.
they were shooting Rusty and with the squirt gun, and so he was chasing the kids. So they all had a lot of fun. Oh, Johnny did. I mean, Jesse did a video of their trip to 10 Killer last year in his motorhome on the roads to 10 Killer, and I thought it was going to beat the whole chassis out from underneath his motorhome.
Yeah. Well, you have to understand though, he's got the covered wagon suspension package on that motorhome.
Oh Lord!
I mean, that thing's rough no matter what.
Yeah.
Well, I thought at one time I thought it was going to bounce Toby right off their couch or out of his bed.
Right.
No, I do have to say, there are some roads in Oklahoma that are bad.
Well,
69 highway is not a good road.
No.
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 Because it's got too much semi-traffic on it. Yeah. Way too much semi-traffic. We're all going to and from Dallas. And so that's our main really rough road, I guess you'd call it.
Yeah, 69 75 going to the DFW area is horrible.
Yeah. But
hi, Carol.
Hi, Sherry. How are you? It is so
I'm
good
fine.
To see you.
This
Hi,
is one of the
Carol.
lovely ladies that I met at the Arkansas meetup.
Yep.
Yeah.
If we'd have got
It was
together.
so good.
I think she hung around after Jan and went to it.
I went to all of them.
Yeah. Well, you didn't go to all of them.
Not all of them, but I went to the one in Missouri that Jan put on, and then the one at Arkansas.
Yeah.
River Valley.
We saw you at both of them.
Yeah, sure did.
We were there on Friday, Sherry, at the Arkansas one.
I was there. I got there about 3:00 on Friday, but I didn't get to see everybody that I wanted to see. And we were actually there for the whole weekend. My son and I, we rented an Airbnb and had a good time.
I think we left. It was probably around 4 o'clock or so when we left. They had just started eating when we left in the evening.
Oh, okay.
The time that was. So,
yeah, I think we left because we had to go check into where we were staying. But yeah, I'm in love with Elmer and I'm in love with George and all the little farm animals.
Yeah, we have. Yep. Jennifer, she loves Jesse, the calf Jesse. Jesse is going to be hard to deal with. So she thinks that's cool. But for me, that's not cool. Hey, Josh.
Hi, Josh.
It's a headache.
Hey.
Yeah, whenever they get their head up and they're running from you every time they see you.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I need 61 subscribers to be fully monetized.
All right.
Push me hard on your channels if you would. I've got plenty of way more watch hours than I need, so that's not a problem. Just the people's.
All right.
So
All right, we'll put Ramblin' Carol's channel up on there.
Yeah, I put it up for you, Carol. I'll put
Thank you.
There
Thank you.
you go.
So Carol, we're going to be
Well,
doing our giveaway on Saturday night, chilling with the Gillums.
Okay.
We're having our 10K subscriber celebration, and so come on over and we'll shout you out on that. There ought to be quite a few in there.
Okay, sure. Oh yeah, I'm excited. I got all kinds of stuff bought for my 1,000 giveaway.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna subs are, and I like to explain subs like this.
Hi, Anthony J.
Subs are like money, and why I say that is because the more money you have to begin with, the easier it is to come up with more money. You ever notice that if you're doing well,
Yeah,
you just seem to be able to get money easier. Yeah. So whenever
the more money you have, the less likely it is that it's going to be hard to get money.
So the more subs you have, the more subs you have. Let's just put it that way. They end up coming easier.
Yeah, it does seem like it.
Yeah, I think Amy and Chris, what was it? You guys found us, and you got 100 subs on whenever you came on our live or something.
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
that.
right
it was
around Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Yep.
something like that.
And now look at them; they're over 1,000.
Yeah, we're over 1,000.
So that's pretty quick because it took us. I mean, we were a year and a half in and 470 subs.
Wow.
Yeah, and so you guys came up quick, but you found a good group. You know,
That's what I was about to say. We got a lot of help.
Yeah, we did. We
got a lot of good help.
Well, being here from Georgia, we don't have a whole lot of YouTubers right in this area where I am, so I don't have a group to work with.
So what
you
part
guys
of
are my
are you in, Carol?
go-tos when all the ones that I've been working with, because they're the ones that have helped me as far as teaching me things that I didn't know. Because when I started mine, I didn't even know how to edit a video to even start about it. I had absolutely no idea how to use the computer. I'm learning as I go. Never used a computer in my life.
Your story sounds oddly very familiar to me because that was us.
Oh,
And I did everything on my phone and didn't edit it all.
Yeah.
Just did stuff and put it on there, and that was it. But what part of Georgia are you in, Carol?
I'm in LaGrange, Georgia. It's about 100 miles south of Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay. All right.
I think that girl, some about eyeshadow, or what's her name?
Eyeshadow.
Here somewhere. Not eyeshadow. What's her name? Is it Maybelline?
Ginger?
I can't think of. There's one person here, and then there's Kinfolk Farms. They live, and
Not for Nothing Homestead is just north of Atlanta.
who are they?
Not for Nothing Homestead.
Not for nothing.
Ginger,
That's Ginger and Joey.
Ginger and Joey.
Yeah.
Everything Outdoors Adventures just subscribe to you, Carol.
Oh, great. Wonderful.
And then south of you is Derek Fowler. And then and also Webb's Web, Ralph at Webb's Web they're pretty close to where you're at.
Oh, okay.
And Piggy and Aline are there. Piggy's Piddles and Aline, Welcome to My Kitchen, are pretty close to right there. So we know several from over in Georgia.
I guess I need to figure out who they are.
Mud and Mascara.
Mud and Mascara. That was
That was Evelyn that said it.
Yeah, Mud and Mascara was Tiffany, and she hasn't been active in a long time. But she lived right there on the Not for Nothing homestead. She was right there on the same place with them at that time. She's not there now, but they were at one time.
Didn't they, or something?
Huh?
Did they move?
They moved back to, I believe they moved back to Florida where they went, Tiffany and them.
Oh.
So
Anthony J got you too, Carol, and they also did Sherman Family Farms. That's awesome. Yes, y'all throw up links to all the pages that are on here, and if you don't know certain pages,
yeah, Radio Jonesy, he can pop up all his 15 pages he's got.
15 channels.
I'm subscribed to
Yeah.
They live on the outskirts of Atlanta. Okay, they live on the outskirts of Atlanta.
Okay.
I was mistaken. I was thinking it was Florida.
Hello, Kristen. Bella Whisper Farmstead is here saying hello, everybody.
Hey, Kristen.
Josh. Yep, Josh has been in here.
I will always want to call him Sherman, like it's his first name, because it's the first thing on the name on his thing. So I see his picture and I see the word Sherman right next to it. So it's just my brain.
Yeah.
I always want to call him Sherman. I was like, I know his name. He's not. That's his last name. But I always catch myself.
I've got to watch your video, Amy. I'm anxious to watch that. I haven't got to yet. It's an hour and 3 minutes long or something like that.
As short as she could
That's
get
as short as I could get it.
Cut and cut.
Yes, we did, Josh.
So
yes, because we had a lot of filming that happened that day, and I was just like,
I thought she could make 56
time lapse.
Yeah.
Throw it into time lapse.
Right? Exactly.
And then we were talking in some of it, and I was like, okay,
that's more reason to put it in a time lapse because don't nobody want to hear.
No, like we were talking about what was happening and stuff, and yeah, it was hard. It took me all day.
People will figure out what's happening if they're watching. They'll figure it out.
Just got in starting dinner. All right.
Yeah, it was a good Saturday for sure.
Yeah, it was a good Saturday.
Did anybody have it?
Even my friends call me Sherman.
It was hot, but off in the woods there was so much canopy that it was basically shade everywhere, so it wasn't that hot.
But how many did you have one tractor there?
Yeah.
One tractor is Tony.
Should have made it 2 or 3 parts.
Well, it was all right with the one because we had a bunch of people gathering stuff, and then Tony just made trips in and out, grabbing a pallet full of stuff and hauling it out. So it worked.
Yeah.
And we only really needed one to yank on the tree. But
yeah, Anthony
it worked.
Anthony J all day. He's got some good stuff. So y'all go check him out too. He says, drop the links, I'll connect, would appreciate it back as well. I do watch Anthony. He's pretty cool. Yes. Feel better, Scotty. He had to go. He said he started feeling ill.
Uh-oh.
When I got to Josh's Saturday, I don't know what happened, but I had my blood sugar just got to that breakover point and just dropped. And I was in the middle of the woods and kind of scared Faith a little bit because she doesn't like that side of me.
I thought that was going to drag you out.
Yeah, I was like, man, I usually feel
he was afraid of Jan.
I feel it coming on, and I kind of started meandering back towards where, trying to get back to the Mountain Dew so I can get some simple sugars until I can get what I actually need.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I don't want to be here when everybody starts walking back up here. Jan's going to give me crap for the rest of my life. I got to get back over here and face yeah. She didn't like that.
Hi, Mickey.
Hi, Mickey.
Hi, Mickey. So,
Mickey.
Hi, Wanda.
Whenever you guys are going to Pinecone Fest, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to gather up all my Mountain Dew and bring it to you.
I thought about asking, putting everybody out here on the look for the 24 packs with the code inside for that Mountain Dew outdoor crap or whatever. You can put the code in and save up points and use it for buying crap or whatever. They got a GoPro, Johnny. They got a Mountain Dew GoPro.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I'm not gonna get the Sea-Doo. I know I'm not gonna get 740,000 points, but if I can get it,
Just might though.
right?
You just never know.
So right before we went on this diet, Christine had bought Mountain Dew. So everywhere I look, there's Mountain Dew around here. You talk about, I'm like,
That's gotta suck.
yeah. So
Make you
hopefully
Y'all
it'll
heard
still be
about what
good,
Mountain
and I
Dew
can bring
does,
it
right?
to you at Pinecone Fest. I'm sure you guys will make good use of it.
Right.
Because right now I'm thinking about taking it out there and just setting it up and popping off at it with my 22.
Everybody's saying hello to Wanda.
Hey, Peter.
Hi, Wanda.
Hey,
Jones is not
Wanda.
here.
I was trying to get Chris to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, what she heard. Yeah,
Yeah.
she was getting on.
It would have
to him.
been worse if she'd have walked up there and seen me like crashed out on the dirt.
Do you get shaky or nauseated first?
Mine actually, I get a little bit blurry, and then I can feel it more than like anything else. Like I can just feel like you can feel your engine level dropping. It's like, oh crap! I start working my way back towards simple sugars, so I can keep moving. If I can keep moving, I snack on Skittles all day and keep my sugar. I know that's not right.
Hi,
Everybody's
Joe.
gonna crucify me, but I know that's the wrong thing to be doing. I need
Chris,
to fix
you
it
have a
correctly,
machine?
but it keeps me going long enough until I can get to real food and whatnot.
I don't have any cans, Jan. They're all bottles or plastic bottles. These things that come in nowadays.
I did not see the Mountain Dew tombstone.
Yeah, she tagged me in that the Mountain Dew
that is so
tombstone. I
hilarious.
was like, yeah, it's over in Tennessee, I think, where it's at. Pretty sure that's where it was. They said, I guess that community is where it first started.
I had a boss one time when I was working at a crate shop that said, if you nick your finger on the saw blade, is it gonna like bleed Mountain Dew? Is it gonna be red or is it gonna come out green? I was like, I don't know.
Chris will cry.
Well, I'm a little bit older than you, Chris, so I can tell you can drink a lot of Mountain Dew in your lifetime. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
Well, the Mountain Dew I started off with was in a glass bottle with the little outhouse on it and a guy with
a little guy with a hole in his hat.
Yeah.
It'll tickle your innards. I know. I've seen those commercials too. They're hilarious.
Well, that's what we drank. That's what we had.
They brought it back. What? I don't know.
Oh,
a decade ago, they brought the glass bottles back. It's weird to see what Mountain Dew tastes like without all the metal taste and plastic taste. When you put it in the glass, it doesn't taste like anything. You can actually taste a lot more of the orange juice flavor.
Well, that's like the real Coke.
You can tell it's got orange juice in it when you taste it out of glass.
Yeah.
It doesn't have that extra, all those other flavors messing with
the
it.
Baja Blast. The Baja Blast, I like that flavor, Baja Blast.
I've heard that, and I don't know how true this is, but I've heard that the Baja Blast is basically just a 50-50 mix of Mountain Dew and Blue Powerade.
Oh, well, it kind
You have to test it.
Test it out and make it.
Yeah, just make,
I don't like
buy
Baja
one
Blast.
and then
I don't
make
want to try
this
it out.
and see if that's what it is.
The real Coke is in glass. It's Mexican.
Oh yeah, everything tastes better out of the glass.
I love glass best. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I miss the old pop machines that they had like this little skinny door on the left hand side, and you swing it open and pull one of those little 10-ounce glass bottles. It's like this tall.
Tear your finger, like to tear the ends of your fingers off.
Yeah, you about ripped the thumbnail off trying to pull the thing out because it's all rusty. It's like, and then nothing, and you almost punch yourself in the face pulling it out.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sadly, I'm that old too.
Yeah.
Well, it's called time travel. Remember the Doritos commercial?
Man, we should get one of those pop
What's it
machines.
Thank you,
called?
Anthony.
Take it to 10 killer. It'd be hilarious.
Well, Johnny, I know I'm older than you are. Do you remember Bubble Up?
Oh yeah.
Oh no, what's
That was
that?
back in the day.
I remember a lot of
Is it
stuff.
in
Yeah, it
glass?
was.
Is it in glass?
My wife.
Rebecca, somebody was asking how Ronald's doing.
I seen that, and I was going to go. Ronald is not going to have surgery.
Yay.
Basically, when they clarified where he broke, it's the top of number 4, not 3, but 4, which was nice to finally find out. And, you know, because of Ronald being autistic, he doesn't feel pain the same way we do.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked him to send over a script for the lidocaine patches. Well, we found out his insurance company won't pay for it. But he can buy them for $50. And I went, not going to happen. Nope. So we found out that they have a 4%. And I put those on his back for 12 hours. And then it comes off 12 hours. And he says his back is feeling better. So
That's
it goes
good.
on at 9 o'clock in the morning and comes off at 9 p.m.
Nice.
The lidocaine patches?
Yeah, the lidocaine
Yes,
patches.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
What was
There's
the
also
other-
there's also CBD oil. Sometimes when Winn-Dixie sells it, they're just roll on, and it's natural, and you just roll it on the muscle, and gets into that scar tissue and that fascia. I have a lot of that from an accident. I had to go on a walker, wheelchair. You can imagine, and a lot of the scar tissue builds up and the fascia, and the more he can get more massage therapy to the area, any kind of massage therapy to the feet or to the skeletal system and the muscles, and hydration helps a lot. So those lidocaine patches, they will help ease some of that, but they do have that CBD creams and oils too.
The thing that I'm a little bit concerned about that is that my brother is on epilepsy
Aw.
medication.
He's epileptic. Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it concerns me a little bit, but you know, and what we do, I've been doing rubbing on that area is
There's a little girl. This little
lavender, lavender oil.
Yes. Oh yeah, I love all that
You
good
know,
stuff.
and-
Those natural stuffs. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
There's a little girl who had epileptic seizures, and the brothers out of, I believe, some brothers in Chicago, I believe, made a strain of Charlotte's Web out of without removing the TCB out of the CBD and all that, and they made called Charlotte's Web, and she is good. She doesn't have any more seizures or anything anymore. It was a miracle for her. They named it after her. It's called Charlotte's Web. Little
Amazing.
Charlotte. Yeah, so it has healing powers in it. But the one they sell in the stores are all legitimate, and I think they remove all the whatever that's in there.
THC.
Yeah, all that. Yeah. Yeah, but Amy's right. Those roads across America, I had to drive to my uncle's funeral, and the road from the south all across up the border. I drove all the way east, and then I drove all the way sort of west, and doesn't matter where you are. Our transportation system should be number one in our country, and I wish they would fix the rails and the trains, because this stuff is like, this is American gold. All of the train systems, our safety and security of transportation should be number one. And, everything they made back then, rail systems, they laid down the tracks for this country. Those men did it out of the sweat of their brow, and ladies. And all of our relatives who came here, whether they came on boats on Ellis Island or they came working hard, and all the Native Americans across America and this country built this country.
Guys, I'm gonna step out of here. so more people can talk. But it was good to be on for a little while.
It was good
Thank
seeing
you
you,
for coming
Carol.
up.
It's
Okay.
good seeing you.
Hey, bye
Good
bye.
seeing you.
Bye, Carol.
Bye, Carol.
Bye, Carol.
I'm going to skip out too. I'm just going to go back to watching the live.
Okay.
Sherry, it was
Okay.
good talking to you.
Yes, it was
All
good
right. Say
talking.
hi to Christine, Johnny.
I will. I got to pick her up from the airport on Friday, so
Oh, okay.
we'll be
And
coming in.
we'll see you at the
again.
meetups next
That's
year because
right.
we're gonna go to all of them next year.
All of
I'm
them.
gonna. I'm
gonna
thinking
try
about
as
going to
many as
10
we
Killer,
can.
and I have to work out some logistics. I have a daughter that
Hi,
lives with me.
Reverend
She's
Green.
38 years old, and she's on stage 4 renal cancer or
Okay.
renal failure. And so
Well,
she goes to dialysis 3 days a week, and she really wants to go. And so we're going to have to figure out if, okay, do they have a dialysis place close to the meetup where I can take her to that?
There's DaVita dialysis in Tahlequah.
There you go.
Okay, one that she goes to here, we live in Kansas, is Forensis.
Okay.
And that's
This
the
is
one
called the DaVita, DAVITA.
her insurance won't pay for DaVita.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
That's the issue I'm having. I don't want her to have to do it that because my daughter's also blind and everything, but she wants to go and just be sitting out in nature. She said that's what she told me the other day.
Yeah,
So I said, okay,
the 10. I
because
know.
it's gotten in the last 3 months. We went from 7 different places they could put someplace for her to have her dialysis through to she's down to her last 2 places in her body that they can put something in her for dialysis. And so it's getting really close. So we don't know for how much longer that the one they just put in her left thigh is going to last.
Yeah.
And then the only place she has left after that is her right thigh. And then after that is just bring her home on hospice. And she'd probably be gone within about less than a week.
Sherry, can we pray for you and your daughter?
Huh?
Ma'am, can we pray for you and your daughter, ma'am?
Oh, thank you, Amy. I appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am. If everyone would join together just for a moment, if Amy and Chris and Johnny and Rebecca would like to come for a moment of prayer for Sherry and her daughter. Father, we just lift up Sherry right now and her beautiful daughter and her son and all her loved ones and everyone in this chat room, Father. And Lord, you know all the needs across the entire universe. We love you, Lord, and we thank you for each day is a gift. We don't take any day for granted. We're here across the community supporting one another in good works and deed, coming together as a collective whole to share your gospel and the good news of what you did for us at the cross and the gospel message. And it's not about us, Lord. All glories to you. We remove all of our egos and we put them aside. We ask for your continued prayers and angels surrounding all of these families and especially Sherry and her daughter. Please, Lord, surround the doctors, any caretakers or nurses in the situation at hand, and for Sherry to keep faith in you through all the sufferings of the physical world. As the physical world, Lord, sometimes there are burdens and sufferings that hearts are so fragile, Father. And that's why it's important we leaning in together because Sherry has all of us to lean on, Lord. So she doesn't feel alone, that we are here by her side. And we can all be Sherry in her situation, Lord, so we have a heart of compassion and understanding for anything that comes her way, Lord. Lord, guide her, give her the strength to follow each day and a new sense of purpose and breath, Lord, with every breath in her lungs. May she inspire and that spirit pour into her daughter and her son and those who are in her path that are preventing any kind of family generational curses, we break them off Sherry right now, Father, in the name of Jesus. Yaharababosharaba. Break those generational curses that surround Sherry right now, Lord. Right now, they're gone. Right now, remove anything that's hindering her blessings, Father. She loves you with all her heart. She loves you so much, Father, and she may not feel, but right now, allow her to feel that we are surrounding her in your precious and holy love. And your amazing grace is sufficient. And we are nothing, Lord, without looking directly at your heart and following you. And that's all you asked us to do is follow you. You didn't ask much, Father. Your yoke is easy and your burden is light, Lord. And as we lift up our sister Sherry and her daughter, Father, even in her circumstances, allow her to continue to praise you and lift you up. And keep her intentions positive. And any time that she wants to reach for that negative thought, give her a vision, Father. Put it in her heart that we are all here in this one accord and symphony, allowing her and lifting her up. For you are the healer. You are the Lord and Savior of all humanity. And we thank you and we ask you in your precious holy name, Father. In Jesus' precious name. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Lord.
Amen.
Guide her, Father. Father, touch her. Thank you, Father. Amen and amen.
Man,
Amen.
Amen.
thank you.
That was good. Thank you for that.
Beautiful.
Danae,
Thank you.
that was good.
Anyway, you all have a nice evening. I'll continue watching on the live.
Okay.
Sherry.
All
See
right.
you, sir. See you Saturday night, if not before. We're gonna make it in a big way.
Yeah. Okay. Bye bye.
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 Everybody's saying amen.
Amen.
All right.
Thank you, Janae, for that.
Thank you,
Okay.
Janae.
I'm back.
Y'all don't.
I
It's
got called out.
all the
I seen
Jesus.
it on the
Don't
thing in there. How about I'm going to all?
Oh yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to all the meetups.
I saw that when I was walking back through here.
Yeah. Yeah. She called you
New
out.
Brunswick.
There's a meetup that is happening up in Macon, Missouri, in October. It's through Wendy at Willoway Ranch that nobody seems to be talking about.
There's nobody knows.
It's more of a homesteader type that she has.
I haven't
you
heard
have the
anything
link,
about it.
Rebecca? You can post it, Rebecca. Can you drop some
I
post
I
it?
definitely will, because she lives only 45 minutes from me.
Oh, that's
Bye,
wonderful.
Anthony.
That's it.
Hi,
Anthony,
Hi,
Anthony.
Anthony.
I connected with you, Anthony.
Bye,
Thank you.
Anthony. Meet up
Meet up in Tasmania. Who's going?
Yeah. There you go, Chris.
Not me.
Called out.
Yeah, he is.
I'm going to all of them.
He's going to all
Oh
of them.
my.
He's going to all of them in this area.
Yeah. No,
I think he's
I'm
talking
trying.
about.
I'm trying to go next year in 2025. Well, counting Pinecone Fest, I guess 2024. But in 2025, I'm going to try to go to as many as possible.
I will do that, Alexander. I'm going to let Wendy know about that, because I think it's important.
Mm-hmm.
Says I taught fermentation last year at Wendy's meetup.
Oh, Jim,
Yes.
that's nice. Love that.
Hey, Piggy.
I love Anything
Piggy!
pickled sauerkraut.
Piggy!
Hi, Piggy.
Hi, Piggy.
Dream is in. I said hi to Dream.
I wish I could go to Tasmania too. Tasmania is gorgeous.
I know.
Oh wow.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Carpool to Canada.
Hey, we could buy a bus and then we could just split gas money.
There you go.
He's still talking about buying a bus. Look.
Yep.
And I have never gotten a passport.
Me neither. Never needed one.
Never needed one. Now you do. To me, I think it's all about the
Josh said he'll be the driver.
Right.
Herman likes to do
Oh
that
my
driving.
gosh. Yoo-hoo.
He likes to do that driving.
Oh, that
Yep.
might be a good idea. We get a bus and then pick everybody up to come to like Tin Killer or a couple of the meetups. So we have the bus driver and just everybody get on the bus.
I don't know if you guys can see this.
Rustic.
Woodwork and family.
Ooh, that's a pretty color.
Who do you think that is?
I know, but I don't want to give it away. I know.
I don't know if you guys can see this.
Hey,
Does anybody know who Rusty
Can I guess?
Ooh, Rusty.
Who do you think that is?
I guess. I know, but I don't want to give it away. I know.
I don't know if you guys can see this. Does anybody know who Rusty?
Can I guess?
Uh-oh.
Let me turn
Somebody's
it
texting me.
I guess. I know.
on. There we go. Got that turned off.
I was like, I hear Rebecca again.
Yeah, I had turned my volume off. Yeah.
So
Yes, Lori Carp knows.
Jan knows.
Jan knows.
Yeah.
Yep.
are we trying to figure out who all knows?
Yeah. Yes.
Jan said it.
Jan
but
said
that could
it.
be anybody.
You can see his. Aw.
Brandon.
Yes. At what's their channel name now?
Eddie Family Farm.
Sherry has an 8-passenger Honda. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think 8 would be enough.
Yeah, I don't think
Like-
8's enough.
Apparently we got like 25 or 30
It's
by ourselves.
You should have bought one of those school buses from the auction I was at.
Right? Or 2 of them.
Yeah, two of them.
How about a double
It's-
decker?
All I know.
they
is
used to be Rustic
Yes,
Woodwork and Family, and now they're the Eddie Family Farm. Eddie Family Farm, yes. And I keep forgetting his wife's channel's name.
Life on Eddie Family.
Live on Eddie.
Life on Eddie Family Farm.
Mhm.
Well, how are you, Mickey?
I'm good. I'm trying to say hi to the people in the chat that actually said hi to me. How are you?
I gotta tell Nick something face to face that
Mick-
I really need to tell the man.
Mickey,
I like our new logo you made us. I really, really, really like it. But I think Moses is
The-
cool as heck. I love the one you made, Moses. That was hilarious. When he flipped his phone around and showed me that, I died laughing. That's hilarious. It fits.
I'm glad you brought that up.
That's a good idea.
I'm glad you brought that up. I want that to be an example, okay? Because I always tell people in my videos, just reach out to me, and ask. You may not like what I do, that's fine, but Moses doesn't have a lot of subscribers,
Right.
which means that that's not what I'm looking for. Moses reached out, was a great representative of a young man, told me what he wanted, and I kept thinking, okay, Moses Leonard, the Mexican Viking, and he told me a little bit about what he wanted. I never took in consideration anything. He's another human to me. And I got to meet him at that meetup at 10 Killer. So
Right.
anyway, his art was as important to me as anybody I would do. Okay. But I had to throw my twist into it because of his lineage. And I'm proud of my lineage. So the Mexican part was as important to me as what he sent me, representing the Norse Viking thing. So when I twisted those together and I drew him, I may have stretched his beard out just a little bit.
Yeah.
Point being is that when I got done with the art, I mean, literally, I loved it. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
for you to say that, sir,
Yeah.
I mean
That
that
logo
means
rocks for Moses, because I've been calling him the Mexican Viking forever, because since he started cutting his hair that way, and we were joking about, I'm a Viking, he's a Mexican, all this stuff. And then when Dale said you should call your channel that, and I was like, man, I've been calling him that for years before. So I mean, that just reinforced it. And Moses was like, okay, fine, now I got to. So Dale's like, I might have had something.
And I'm not downplaying the fact that he told me he loved it. I mean, that meant the world to me because that was a big risk. I mean, it that's not an easy ask. If you, whatever you do in life, if someone contacts you out of the blue and says, "Can you do this for me?" and I want you to represent my name and the Mexican Viking. Think about that. As a graphic designer and a cartoonist, well, I love that. But anyway, I was happy he loved it, and I really appreciate you saying that, man. Because
and I like ours. I like the new one that you just made us, and the one way back.
I like the one with your faces on it.
Yeah.
That's. I know, dude. Man, that pipe is rocking. I smoke a pipe, so I get that. But I think Amy's face just popped on that thing,
Yeah.
So, anyway, I am trying to brag, but I'm not trying to brag.
Well, she's beautiful. Look at her face. She's beautiful.
I mean, it's kind of hard to mess that up, but if any cartoonist can do it, I can mess it up.
You're a comedian too, huh?
Yeah, I came in actually tonight to ask for congratulations for my new milestone.
Yes.
I reached 10,000 subscribers to my channel. Oh, wait a minute. That wasn't me. That was Johnny Gillum.
It was Johnny.
I wanted to come on and say congratulations, Johnny.
Thank you, Mickey.
I can't think of a channel that I've watched since I started YouTube that I had so much foresight, and I said that man's going somewhere. This channel is going somewhere. From the first time I saw you in last year's meetup at Mid America, and so I pat myself on the back. Anyway, no, you deserve it, man. You put in the work, you put in the content, and it's good stuff. And also, I did want to come on and congratulate myself for making over 1,000 subscribers. Oh, wait a minute. No, that wasn't me. That was Leonard Mountain.
Oh, I was going to say, you got me all excited. I was like, wait, I missed it.
No, I'm nowhere close to that, but I want to say congratulations to both your channels. And
thank you.
And the fact that you're nowhere close to that shocks and a little bit irritates me.
Yeah.
Because you should be.
Well, I'm a super fan of both of you, and I just want to say that, man, I'm just happy to know you. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's a pleasure watching your videos. Okay, and I was watching the other night when you said, "I can't believe somebody would pay me just to move trash around the yard," or however you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, guess what? People are watching you don't even know are watching. So
Right.
Thank you, Dale. Thank you, Piggy.
you guys keep rocking what you're rocking. And Rebecca, just
Yes.
saying, love you.
Love you.
See what
And
Wanda Henry said? Said
she
you should
knows.
be there because you're talented and funny.
Well, I'm a goofball, and the more comfortable I get with the whole YouTube thing, oh my goodness. The next YouTube meetup that I'm
That's
gonna
like
be
me
at
too.
Pinecone Fest, I may be more myself than the last one because now I'm kind of getting in my groove. But anyway,
Good. I'm going to be happy to see you at Pinecone Fest.
Heck
I
yeah.
will be too because I've only got like a list of 20,000 questions to ask you. No,
There we
okay,
go. Bring 'em.
I won't do that, John.
Hey, it'll be, Pinecone Fest is really laid back for us, so we get to just kind of visit. We get
Right.
to
Yes,
visit
sir.
Pinecone Fest, so
Yeah, you
really-
won't be working. So
you're right.
Hey,
So,
next year at 10 Killer, you won't be working as hard because you'll have more help.
hoping. So, but
Well, I'm
yeah,
bringing my
that's the
25,
thing.
so
And see, I understand that Pinecone Fest, Randy and Julie, they're going to have more help this year too because they're going to have Tom and Rhonda and the Robertsons, and and I'm sure there's other people that are going to be helping out and stuff like that.
Right.
So, because last year they, there were people helping them, but they. And it takes a lot of help.
yeah.
It takes a lot of help to be. Come on, Dale.
Dale, we love you, man.
Absolutely.
how much bigger does Dale got to grow up?
He's I was
He's like
watching.
seven. He's like 7 foot tall now, isn't he?
He's got that. He was making that video today about the pig feed and stuff like that. And I was watching him grind that feed.
Yeah.
And that was pretty cool. That was
Yes.
that was really interesting, I thought.
Dale
So
does
if you
a good
haven't
job.
checked out 9 Acre Family Farms, you should.
Yeah, that's something. I was sitting there thinking. He said, and we add various other things to the ground corn. I was trying to figure out what's the various other things you add to the ground corn.
Right. Now you got me thinking. I didn't think I had to think today. What else do you put in there?
If you don't follow 9 Acre, then you don't get. If you don't follow them, then you don't get this. But they are so much more. Now you can't be more than their devotional. Their faith in God. There's nothing bigger than that. Cahoots on the Thursday night deal it's so much fun. It's
so many people look forward to it. It's hilarious.
But yes, I look forward to even if I'm just watching it. But their channel is so much more than that. If you don't go and subscribe and hit that notification bell, you don't catch all the stuff that's going on there.
Right.
They're such a blessing to the community, the world around them. But anyway, if you're not subscribed or you haven't hit the notification bell, because a lot of times I'll subscribe and forget that, to get the updates, the notifications, 9 Acres is a you'll be blessed. That's all I'm saying. All right, never mind. Hush. I'll hush.
They're on our list of the top 4 that, like, when we jumped in and didn't know anything, and they're on our top 4 like helper list.
Yes.
The channels that like really we feel like jumped in with both feet pushing us.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And they're definitely one of them.
Dale and Lisa
I'm
are
back.
the sweetest. Yes.
And Dale's one of the first ones to jump on and like show her how to use StreamYard
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
like helped her like navigate all that.
Yep.
Speaking of that, I need to find. You'll see this week as the videos come out. I'm finding a calmer, newer groove, for the channel. YouTunes is always going to be there, that stuff. But I'm looking for a comfortable spot for a live that is that doesn't tread anywhere on anything that you know of. So if you know of time slots, I can't find a list of everybody who does.
Web's web. Go to
Okay,
Web's web.
I tried to go there and I couldn't find a list of the lives, but I'll go back and check that again.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
just looking for a comfortable spot
Yep's.
that I don't have to wake up at midnight and and run up against Freedom Redbird.
Well,
That's a joke, Brenda.
Brenda's lives, they're just gonna go whenever. So, that's kind of a different kind of a deal. You can go, all I got to tell you is like Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays are kind of like a lot of folks. Saturday's got some openings. There's some
Saturday was what I was looking at, Johnny. Yeah.
Huh?
Saturday was what I was looking at. I couldn't go live Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday because I'm always watching you guys.
Right.
So I don't want to cut into that. I got to hurry up and go to the bathroom, take the dogs out, and get the chicken or the rabbits fed before 5 o'clock. Starting those nights, but Saturday was something I thought about.
Yeah.
But
they and there there's like you just have to pick a time really, and first YouTube million, I'm gonna write him a check. All right. Wow.
Well, speaking of people being on at the same time, when we started doing the 8 o'clock on Tuesday, I don't know, a couple months later, I guess, is when the Sergeant Talk started, and they picked Tuesday at 8 because they didn't realize we were on, and it happens.
It happens.
Like
it happens,
and it doesn't matter too much because they're on for right at an hour, and then they jump off, and she goes until midnight. So half the time they go live
at least 3,
and they come over here. Like there's been times we've been going live, and all of a sudden Jason comes on because his is over. It's like
it's not till midnight.
Yeah, there's no way to find a place to try to break into the live.
There's no way.
Somebody that you love and all that is not already on.
And there'll be times where we're doing our live, and I'm watching Jason and Mike on here, and I'm chatting over there too, and I'm trying not to be rude.
And that's the thing, you can actually do that. You can kind of say if you have more than one device, a phone, an iPad, or computer and a phone and stuff like that. You can kind of. It's harder when you're on panel,
right?
Yes.
Yeah. But if you're in the chat, you can. Oh yeah, you can chat 2 channels at one time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
One time she was like, I don't know what channel to go and watch on the Digging in the Word with 4 Sisters. She's like, if I watch Christine's, then she gets it, and then the other 3 don't. So she had 4 of them open. Yeah. On the like same 4 tabs on the same computer. So they all got watch hours. Because he's like, I don't want to not watch one of them.
Yeah.
The echoing was the problem. So we had to turn all of them down to 1 and then turn 1 up to listen to. Because, you can't mute it because then they don't get any credit.
Yeah, if you mute one of those that doesn't a video,
even with the subtitles on, it kind of stinks because you think if you turn the subtitles on, then the mute shouldn't matter. because there's deaf people out there that
Right.
have volume on because they don't need the volume on. So you'd think YouTube would have a workaround for the mute, but they don't.
No.
Yeah, but you're not. I mean, it's great that you're giving people that you like and respect and care about watch time, but you're not getting the gist. You're not actively part of their day, and if you're not listening to the live,
Right.
Yeah.
even when I'm working on art on my computer, I will have one of those lives going, and then I'll get all interested and have to go see their faces, and so
Right. You'll be listening, all of a sudden, like, wait, what?
yeah, you'll see it in the YouTunes, because when you see a YouTunes video, I try to get it down under an hour, but I'll get it down to 45 or 55 minutes. And so everything's going fast, but you'll see these black screens pop up. Well, that's when I went up and checked on one of my YouTube channels and couldn't get it cut just right in the editing. Because if it takes 3 days to make one YouTunes, then you know how long it takes to edit it.
Yeah.
So it's like, I know, I know there's volume problems, lighting problems, all that kind of stuff. I'm just getting the videos out and getting better a little bit each time.
Well, that's all you can ask for
And
me.
that's the thing, Mickey. You just
We're not
learn with
robots.
every video. Do something, and that's I learn something every video whenever I'm working on mine.
That's what Johnny told me on the phone. Him and Christine told me two things, and that was one. That basically you'll learn something every time. And the next time is, don't panic.
Mm-hmm.
It takes what it takes to make the video.
Exactly.
And those two things, when I'm editing, runs through my mind. Talking to those two is like a treasure, because the things that they say are so down to earth, straightforward, and come to pass. And I'll always be grateful for the friendship. But that one thing that Johnny told me, it takes what it takes. Just calm down. It takes what it takes. That has helped me more probably in this. This is all new to me. The editing, the filming of all this. This is all new to me.
I think it's new to a lot of us.
Yeah, and I'm sure it is. I mean, obviously, but I'm trying to combine 3 different mediums at the same time, which is drawing on a computer. That's not new to me, but filming that while I'm doing it, and then editing at the end, and then learning YouTube how to get it up there and everything. So it's this old redneck's not.
You got some really great thumbnails, and stuff like that.
Thank you, sir.
And everything. And the only other thing, I mean, there's other little tips and tricks and stuff like that, like utilizing shorts where you can.
Oh, good. I need some advice.
And then
I really do.
And then all your tags.
Watch out.
Yes, sir.
Y'all come visit me.
So, and don't ever give up, because
what about that?
You never know what's going to hit.
What was you saying about the tags?
You got your what I call your. Well, that's not what I call.
Tags at the end of the video thing.
Well, like all your cartoon, blah blah blah. All that stuff.
Is like too much.
The SEO score. Even though I don't know that it helps all that much, I know a lot of people talk about it and stuff like that. But you can get your SEO score up by making sure that you have there's a spot for 5,000 characters in your in those. It's basically where what would be like hashtags or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
It's what people search.
Okay.
And so use all of them. I mean,
Okay.
Fill it up with.
See, and I do that, Johnny, but I change it depending upon my subject matter. Like when I did the U-Tunes of Gillum's, I had Brahma in there, and I had Bull, and I had, so I did change at the end. I used so many characters for like cartoons and that stuff and this and that, but then at the end of it, I always leave enough characters open to put in the things that are accurate to that particular video,
Right.
So
and do you have what is that called? Shoot, I've got it on mine. Was it TubeBuddy? Do you have TubeBuddy?
I don't even have one buddy.
Okay. If you get TubeBuddy, that'll help you a bunch because that'll show you.
Tube buddy.
Tube Buddy.
Oh, I thought you said two buddies. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So TubeBuddy can help you a bunch because instead of you having to type in all the hashtags every single time,
you
can actually create a list that you use. Another thing is making sure that you put the actual title of your video, not only have it in the title line, but also put it in the description, the actual title in the description.
Okay.
And then your title will take 100 characters, use them all.
Yeah.
And when you use them all, I don't mean make a title that's 20 miles long. I'm talking about like.
I got you. Yeah.
Make your title, then do some basically hashtags, to go along with it, like cartoonist, however you want it to do.
Yeah. I go to your channel, okay, and I look at your the way you describe your videos. I read your descriptions to see, because mine are way too long. I get that, but I do read that, Johnny, and I kind of study what you're doing, because it's working, So I read that, and I have made a lot of changes already. I'm still making improvements, and it's kind of one of those things to where I've got questions, but I don't want to bother you, But anyway, yeah, I do research, and I use your channel as a reference to that. I watch how long your shorts are, and so I didn't really come on here to say I got 10,000 subscribers. I wanted to come on and congratulate you. I didn't come on here to say I got 1,000 subscribers. I wanted to congratulate the Leonards. But I did want to come on and say, I followed the advice that you gave me about the shorts. Only part of it, because I only remembered part of it. I'm old. I followed that. The first short I put up since that advice, I put it up the other day, 400 views.
Well,
I know that's not huge to most people, but when I got 400 views on a short in one day, that kind of got me excited.
Yeah.
So
well,
anyway,
that's where.
Thank you, Johnny.
That's where I was. That's like I was looking back at my first shorts, and most of my first shorts would have like 26 views.
That's what mine normally get, Johnny.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Viv.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's what mine normally get, but
that's awesome. And if they don't get where you want them, you can always pull them, change the name a little bit, do whatever, make the thumbnail a little bit different. You know how to make the thumbnail on your short, right?
You told me that. I didn't do that on this one, but I'm going to do that from my phone, like you told me on how to do that.
Right.
So I just wanted to get this one up there to get started, but now I'll be going in and how you told me to make the cuts and all that stuff, and I've got all that down. This one I did an actual frame for it, but I knew I was doing wrong, but I did go within the time limits and all those things that you and Christine were telling me. So
Right.
anyway,
Yeah.
I did follow the guidelines, and I will say that I was very happy to get 400 views on that in one day. So,
Great,
Congratulations.
so
That's
I was
awesome.
excited. It got me motivated.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's all supposed to just be fun anyway. I mean, that's all it is just
I had to remember that. I've been trying so hard to get out of doing freelance graphics for the public, for my, that. I've been trying to get so far out of that I forgot to have fun,
Yeah, you need to have fun with it.
I've chilled out, and getting ready to kind of come into my, I'm in the comfort zone now. So before I offend anybody, I'm gonna get off here. I'm just gonna say that I love you guys, and I'm gonna sign off. Leonard, thank you for letting me on. Johnny, thank you for the advice. Oh, Rebecca, thank you for the conversation today.
You're welcome.
All right.
Hey,
I love you.
Don't leave quite yet, because I just want to tell you real quick that we got the racing shirt, the racing logo. It's on our bonfire now.
Oh,
okay.
Nice.
So people can buy the racing logo shirt from our bonfire, and I'm going to talk more about that on Thursday night. And we also have some other things that are in the works for bonfire, and Mickey knows a little bit about them, I think. So
I sent you an email, so tell Christina or you to check it out.
Yeah, I think she's the one mainly ramrodding that deal.
Okay.
She's like the art director kind of, so she's mainly doing all that, and I'm just kind of letting her run with it and everything. But I really like the one that she said we want for sure. And you know which one that is.
That one's already ready. Yep. And the other one, you're gonna love it even as much, because it's a classic. It's not a cartoon. You're gonna love it.
I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will, because it's like I think that one's a much needed one for sure, because
I do too. I agree. I've done something similar to that request for another channel, and I know exactly where you're at on that. I'm gonna be sending a couple of different samples on that. That's all I'm saying. Did he have me muted just so I didn't let any cats out the back? No. About the race car shirt, Johnny.
Yeah.
About the race car shirt. See, when I met the Gillums online, and we actually got to talk and stuff. Like, I'm a super fan of good, solid, kind people, right? And so I got to talk to him on the phone, and I get to rambling on because, I do that even here. But when I get excited about getting to talk to people that I have so much respect for, I just ramble on. I keep interrupting them and everything. And I'll start flooding their email box with artwork, okay? I kind of picked up on the fact that I maybe was sending them too much artwork. I kind of felt like I needed to back off. But anyway, Johnny, on that race car shirt, whenever you get tired of that one, I got 2 more race car shirts for you. It's the same car, but it's a whole different vibe. So,
I'm excited.
When you get tired of me not sending you art, then
I'm tired
let
of
me
it
know,
now.
because I'm talking some NASCAR drag strip kind of stuff going on here.
Nice. Hopefully
And
not NASCAR, but
Well, now
drag
you're
strip.
well, no, you no NASCAR vibe T-shirts.
Oh, okay.
The
Action.
driver shirts.
Action. I got
Yeah. I'm talking about. I'm not. I mean, it doesn't have Miss Christine standing at the starting line talking smack, but you can see the smoke coming off the wheels from that view. I'm just saying. I got a couple more. Whenever you get ready to look at them, just let
I'm
me know.
ready. I'm ready now. I love it.
Well, I'll send you what we've already talked about in an email, and then when you get ready, I don't want to pester people.
Oh,
and
you
so
don't pester us.
I've got like tons of artwork for. I mean, the Leonards have like 500 people in their family.
Yeah.
And
That's why we're looking for a bus.
I've got
You need a bus to get everybody to the painkiller.
That makes sense now.
Next auction,
I've got drawings.
Meet me there, and we're gonna buy a bus.
Yeah. Now that makes sense. That just registered to me. It's like the whole Partridge Family thing. Now I've got a whole new cartoon in my head.
There you go.
My file for the Leonards, because there's so many of them, and I got to meet them at Tin Killer, that it's like beyond anything that any of them have asked for yet, But anyway, that and got a surprise coming up for them too, because I'm just watch tomorrow. I think the video is going to be out about and what's the subject matter based on some of the conversations we've had. Okay, Leonards?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And so anyway, tomorrow's video, I think it's going to be out tomorrow. I mean, it's all done. I just got to edit it. But it's a unique topic, but it's going to be kind of get people's minds going in other directions or directions they're already going. So tomorrow's video is going to be fun. Leonard, keep your eyes out for that. Johnny, thank you. Rebecca, love you. And I'm going to get off here. I said that, 10 minutes ago?
I stopped you, though.
If anybody, and thank you for the chat. I see.
Hey, Mickey, you forgot me. I'm up here.
Where are you at? Oh, you're up in the corner. There you are, little Jenna.
I'm just don't want. I'm private. I'm just having my picture up there. That's all.
Is that okay? Is that
Janae?
Janae. Is it Janae? Yeah.
It's like Forrest Gump. Janae, like people.
Janae.
Oh, that's my favorite movie. I did a video just recently that had a little takeoff of the Forrest Gump thing. Anyway, Janae, I because it's a little icon. I keep hearing that voice, and I go, "Where's that voice coming from?" I mean, I was looking at the computer. I was looking over here, and I go, "That's not Rebecca." I was like, "Where's that little voice coming from?" You have the sweetest little voice that I've heard in it like a long time. Anyway, in the chat, I can see a couple of people. I just want to say Wanda, Jennifer, and everybody in the chat. Thank you. I appreciate your kindness. And so, before I get myself in any trouble, and yes, I'm drinking Coca-Cola.
Oh, okay.
Before I get myself in any trouble or say something stupid, I'm gonna get out of here. So, all right.
Bye, Mickey.
Bye, Mickey.
Don't. I'm gonna turn this up, but because I'm gonna kick myself out. Don't kick me out. Ready? Love you guys.
Love you.
You have a great night. Blessings.
Johnny, do you know? I have a question for you. Bonfire doesn't have a way to do like this and this Do they?
No,
I didn't see it.
no.
Okay. Do you know of another like digital storefront place like Bonfire that you can do that?
I don't know if Spring will do it or not.
Yeah.
We use Bonfire because for us it's the most handy, the premium shirt is just, it wears so good. That's what
Oh
the
yeah,
King shirt is.
I like the shirts that we got, like
Man,
the
that
10 killer
Tinko
shirts.
shirt is just awesome. I
Yeah,
love the
they're super
Tinko
comfy.
shirt.
I just wish they had
that
the
you can
option.
put all that stuff on the arms and stuff. Yeah, and Christine, she ran into that because she designs the shirts and stuff like that. Yeah, and Beverly says sticker mule might. I don't know. And Dale uses Spring. Do they do that at Spring?
Do they let you put it on the sleeve? Because I made this one because we were talking to our not homesteading, but the prepper side of our group of people, and they were talking about like Oregon made it illegal to catch rainwater and all this other stuff, and they were saying how long is it before they quit letting us grow our own food. And then we started joking around about, taking the come and take it flag for like the cannon and stuff. And we were joking about, we need a new flag. We're going to take and put a pack of seeds on there and say, come and take them. So I took our shirt machine and I made that shirt instead of a flag. And now everybody wants one, but I put the flag on this side in our little logo. The OG logo, I call it the OG logo, because that's the one we designed when we had like 50 something subs.
Yeah.
And then we got Mickey's, and then now we got the new, the Gen 2 Mickey's logo. The Mickey's logo Gen 2. But I have a special place in my heart for the OG.
The OG.
Because we designed it like
that big mountain range where you guys are there on it.
Yeah. And they're all little, they're baby mountains.
Yeah, they're baby mountains. But yeah.
I think I'm at a higher elevation than you guys are.
Where are you at?
Over 1,000.
There you go. You are. Not much though. I think right here at our house we're at 960 something.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're probably a little higher.
Right here.
You said that's an awesome t-shirt design.
Right.
Yeah, show everybody where they can get that t-shirt on y'all's links website.
No, it's not on Bonfire.
Not yet.
I have to make these right over there.
Awesome.
Oh, he makes his own. So
well, we used to. Now we do Bonfire, but we still kind of play around with like one-offs and stuff like here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get one that's got like Danny on it and says "Come and take him."
Come and take him. Come and get him.
Ooh, her elevation is 11 feet.
11 feet.
11 feet.
I don't even know what my elevation is.
Evelyn's calling us such a bunch of flatlanders down here. 1,000 feet were flatlanders.
But hey,
Hi, Grumpy.
Christine always says that we don't have mountains in Oklahoma.
Yeah, we do. We got the Wichita Mountains. We got the Ozarks.
Exactly. It's all personal opinion. And she's from the South Dakota mountains. Put ours to shame. I get it. I understand that we don't have the Rockies. My sister is the same way. She's in Salt Lake City and she can see the Rockies right there, and she says the same thing. Those aren't mountains. Those are hills. I don't care. The people at Everest, the Sherpas that live on the bottom of Everest say the same thing about your stupid Rockies. So shut up.
My two cousins, David and James, that's all they do. They've climbed Mount Everest, Kilimanjaro. They've climbed 4 of the highest mountains in the world, and they have 3 or 4 left, I think.
And I bet they say the same thing about the Rockies, how little they are.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed. People die on Everest all the time.
Oh yeah.
These boys are
lots of bodies up and down Everest because you can't get them down.
Oh, they got Rainbow Ridge or Rainbow something because like all the high vis suits they wear to climb. That if you take a drone and go across there, there's colors everywhere from just bodies laying around because they can't get them back down.
Like, they can't get them down the mountain.
Yeah.
There's a movie,
Rainbow Ridge or something like that. I can't remember.
Mm-hmm. There's a documentary of some friends of ours. They, some newscasters, reporters who now went in to do their own little thing, and it's called Conquering Kilimanjaro, about cancer survivors and whether they were a cancer survivor or whether they had cancer survivors or their family members have passed from cancer. It's a documentary he helps out on by Growing Boulder, and they go to Kilimanjaro, and all of these survivors climb within a week. They actually scaled Kilimanjaro. So y'all can look that up. It's a documentary called Conquering Kilimanjaro.
Oh, wow.
So when y'all have those days that you can't, with one step in front of the other as humans, this is also some great stories and some good inspiration to look forward to.
Dale, are you saying you didn't know that there were bodies all the way up and down Everest? Because they wear those climbing suits that are, kind of colorful.
Owen.
And they can't get them down. They get up so high, they cannot get them.
There's one that's actually pretty famous because they don't even know his name. It's just the guy in the green boots, and they're like a high vis yellow green, like the highway high vis yellow.
Yeah, they don't know who he is,
and they don't even know who this guy is. Honestly, yeah, you can just Google Everest Rainbow Valley,
Everest
and it'll show you.
Wow.
Yeah,
there's a story about that. A movie called Alive, where people got stranded. Johnny, did you see that one?
I did.
They went to cannibalism, y'all.
Oh yeah, that's the one. That was those guys from was it Venezuela that they crashed in the Andes, and the plane, and they ended up
bad deal. Yeah.
As people would kind of become deceased, they become kind of food.
Scary. Did y'all see that one? The man, he doesn't have any ropes, and he's climbing freely.
Hi, Melinda.
With no ropes. He's on a rock. He climbs all these rock mountains with nothing, no cords, nothing. He just freely is climbing up it. I don't know if it's called the edge or. He just climbing freely all the mountains with nothing, no harnesses.
That sounds insane.
It's a documentary, a real story, but I don't even remember the title. But it's something on the edge. It's a true documentary. Man,
that is wild.
Yeah,
it is wild.
I mean, because I'll tell you my mountain climbing story real quick. We went to Colorado. We were near Pikes Peak. We stayed at a little campground there. There was a mountain right across the stream from us, and it was like a rock mountain face. I decided to see if I could climb that. Well, I'm a flatlander, okay, basically, according to Evelyn Newman out there. I'm a flatlander. So I climb up it because I can see to grab little crevices and things like that. So I climb up there. Now you got to remember, I was in my 20s at the time, and I'm almost 60 right now. So I climbed up there, and I realized something once I got up there. You can't climb down because you can't see. That's the reason why they rappel off the side of mountains. You can't see to climb down. You can't see that. Your feet can't see that stuff. So I was trapped up on a mountain.
Wow.
Did I get down? Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
What happened?
It took me I climbed up there in about an hour, and it took me about 7 to 8 hours to climb down.
Wow.
And I had to go just a little ways and then just clean because I was trying to figure it out. I was hollering and everything else. Nobody could hear me.
Oh
So,
my goodness.
anyway,
I
but
can't
I
imagine.
got down, but that's probably
Woo.
one of the closest times I ever came to thinking I was going to die because I just figured I was going to fall eventually.
Well, I'm glad you made it.
Well, yeah, me too. You know, it's one of God things. I'm telling you, it's one of them God things because He placed my feet in the right places to get down,
Yes.
and but it took, like I said, about 8 hours to get down from that thing. Luckily, I went up early in the morning and I got down. About dark.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if my brain is thinking right, but wasn't there a blind man that went up Kilimanjaro? And I do mean blind.
I believe there might have been, Rebecca. I'm not 100%, but I believe there might have been a story about that.
We got a set of encyclopedias, so
sure
we'll be
about
able to tell. We'll be able to tell the real stories about stuff here before long,
Right.
instead of what
the internet brings up.
the internet tells you nowadays.
Yeah, Johnny, one wrong step of your foot could have been a crash. Boom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and luckily I was at that time. I probably weighed about 180 pounds. You know, so I in 6'3", so you know I wasn't real heavy for my height, I guess you'd say. So that would have been a good time for me to be doing that. Now, if I was going, I couldn't do it now. There's no way.
Yeah. Wanda, my thoughts exactly.
Keep your feet on the ground. Yeah.
Solid ground, level ground.
Yeah.
Never get stranded with Dell.
No, never get stranded with Dell.
Yeah, because he's talking about making a dip out of your liver.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said earlier that everybody looks like steak when you're stranded.
Yeah, but Dell, liver is catfish bait. That's not liver is bait. Remember that it's bait.
How about
my dogs
up and down now that I think about it? It's not smart. A lot of things.
My dogs love eating liver.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, it's good for dog food too. So Jennifer, we scored a complete set of encyclopedias the other day from someone off Facebook who put a post up saying they had a complete set of encyclopedias from their mother's house who passed away, and they were giving them away. And Christine was like number 7 in line to get these things, right? I mean, all these people, I want, just like that. So we thought, well, they're gone. Well, 2 weeks later, the lady calls us, says, "You still want those?" Yes. She said, "I went to every other person on that list that said they want them, and not a one of them could figure out a way to meet me in Tahlequah, where they lived and I live, to get these encyclopedias." Christine said, "I'll be there in, a few minutes. Where do I need to go?"
Right.
Just went going.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's ridiculous. We don't live in Tahlequah, but we would meet somebody in Tahlequah for a whole set of encyclopedias. We don't live there, so why do people that actually live there have such a problem?
It's crazy. I mean, you put everybody, like they just jump, like they want it, but then they won't get up off their and go get it. They just
one time I seen the library trashing books in the garbage pail before the garbage men come pick the garbage up for the library, and I caught him. I said, "What y'all doing?" He goes, "Well, we don't have any more room, so we're just gonna dump these in the garbage." I said, "Good Lord, just put them on the shelf and let people get them." I get crying when I see them throw stuff out like that.
Dale, that's true. You haven't used them since you were like 10. the thing is now is we want to really know what happened, and you can't get that from Google. You cannot Google anything anymore and get the real gist of what things mean anymore. So you have to find something old to get it from, because everybody's
That's the
changed
good stuff,
everything.
though. I love
This
the nostalgia,
Wikipedia
good
generation.
stuff, classic stuff. That's the best stuff, y'all.
Well, that's another reason
Good night, Melinda.
I got this cup.
Good night, Melinda.
Because
What does it say?
you have to know a little something about, American history to even
Yes.
get that joke.
She's asking what
Yeah.
it says.
Oh.
Read that cup. Read it. What it says.
It says, I like my coffee black and my tea in the harbor.
Yep.
Woohoo!
My children don't know why that's funny.
Yep. So you can't just, like I said, I don't even know that they teach that anymore.
I know.
I think that they'll, if they tell you that there was, the revolution is going to be totally about something totally different than tax on the tea. It was taxes on all the things. It was taxation is what caused that to come about.
Well,
taxation and
without representation.
The ability.
That's the important part that people don't push. It's like, we didn't want to have taxes, so we left England, and now we got taxes here. We have representation here. We didn't have representation there, and that's the part everybody leaves out. Like when they say, we left England to come over here so we wouldn't get taxed anymore, and we get taxed here. That wasn't all of it. You're missing an important part of the reason we left.
Right. But
that wasn't all of it.
Religious freedom was one of them as well.
Yeah.
So they don't even teach about 9/11 or Oklahoma City bombing. Of course not. They want to make Dale. They want to make January 6th the worst thing that's ever happened in our whole country.
Yeah.
The worst.
And then you can't be rude to any other race. And if we talk about 9/11, then we have to talk about who did it, and then we're just racist.
Yeah. Let's talk about George Washington, Abraham Lincoln. Let's talk about the real American
it's like
values.
on our 4th of July video.
Our forefathers wrote our Constitution, our Declaration of Independence, and the Bill of Rights based upon the Bible. These men were Bible-believing men that took those to the Supreme Court that's based over the Supreme Court. If you see, there are the tablets of the Ten Commandments right on the Supreme Court building, but they want to remove all that, you see. And our documents and the freedoms of our country here, because our forefathers that collectively came together to write up the instruments that the charters of freedom. And those charters of freedom are the Declaration of Independence, right? And the Bill of Rights, of Congress. And it all starts that we understand our history first. That's how we can understand the mystery and the future, because we're never going to really understand the mystery of it all, but we can understand the history of this country and how everything collectively started with the men and what happened in the, with all of the stories of America, and even Teddy Roosevelt. All of our presidents, some were explorers, great men of exploration, and you could just imagine walking in their shoes. They didn't even have the technology that we have right now. And they still got out there and they worked all day till the sun goes down. And these men pushed and pushed and pushed and built this country with the sweat of their brow. And the women did their part too. And just imagine how hard it was for them. They didn't have half of what we have. They didn't have all that. They didn't have all that stuff, that we have tonight. Or every day that we get on, we pop on the internet. These guys were on foot. on horseback, on wagons, y'all, covered wagons. They blazed the trail, the Oregon Trail. They blazed the trail, covered wagons, you know, and they weren't afraid to do it. Pioneers, explorers, these are men of courage, brave men and women. And they weren't afraid to stand up for their freedoms. And you know, we have to collectively stand in and lean in together because it's all about the community of compassion, of love, of walking in each other's shoes, right? And the more we put that vibe out in the world collectively, it's felt because I believe there's still good in our humanity. And we all, right here, and everyone else with like mindedness, are a part of that good in our humanity. So as we lean in together, this is just passed on. Like if you push one domino over, the rest of them fall down, kind of like that effect can be positive or negative. We want to keep it positive always. So we want to inspire, uplift, and encourage everybody. And like, you know, Amy and Chris here, they work hard. They're out there busting his butt every day. You know, Johnny's out there, Rebecca's out there, we're all out there doing our things. And then when we can, we collectively come together because we're not robots. You know, we're going to sleep sometimes. Sometimes we'll come in late or whatever, but we'll come in and catch it. We'll watch a replay. Watch all the replays, y'all. They help with the watch hours. A lot of us here need watch hours. I'm one of them included. Y'all, I'm a little bitty, but you know, everyone starts somewhere. And we all have to reach out and tap into each other's because that's what this country's about. It's about the little man, the underdog, about all of us little bitties helping each other, lifting each other, inspiring one another. Because as we come together, you know, we become a chain.
That's
And
right.
this little chain that, you know, one day, like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, remember him? He put on his sweater and his sneakers.
Oh, I
Remember that?
love that.
Well, I talked to his
Angel
relatives.
slippers.
That's right. And, you know, it's you I like, not the clothes you wear. It's you
Uh
I
huh.
like. You know, this is inspiration to generations and future generations that we keep that same love and connection, you know, about this country. Because this is the American spirit. The American spirit lives and thrives today in all of us. And we have to remember our real true Americans are the Native Americans that came to this, the Osceolas, the Seminoles, the Chickasaws, the Cherokees, all of these beautiful people. And you know, they throw a lot of them on reservations, and then they put alcohol and they put drug convenience stores, they put booze out there, they put cigarettes, all kind of stuff out there for, you know. And we have to come together.
Good night,
All
Reverend.
humanity comes together as
Good
a
night, Reverend.
collective whole. Good night, Reverend. And
Nice
hey,
dream.
Jonesy, that's so cute. We have to tap in because we have people across the universe. Not just we love everybody. Like humanity, there's still good in humanity. And I think that it's the big governments that's the thing, you know? Our us people as human beings, we're
Yeah,
connecting.
if government
Right,
wouldn't have got in the middle of that,
mm-hmm.
we'd be doing so much better now.
Mm-hmm. And I would run for president if y'all wanted me to. But you know, I don't want to be. No, we need some women up there.
Janae, Janae for
Good night.
president.
Janae.
Good night.
You know, as long as Forrest Gump is supportive of me, then I'll be doing it. But you know, we run out there in front of the Washington Monument. But really, my sister, y'all, she interned at the White House and for a long time under the administration of 45, and um she had a little business. She does, wedding makeup, and she also does she works with resin sculptures and things like that. And so and then she branched out and went to school for architecture and design. So she designed the rose garden and all that stuff in there. And then when he wasn't president anymore, and the one that's in there now, you know who I'm talking about. So she's not there anymore. So she decided to just do her own business. And in the middle of all that, she kind of got sick. So she's on a feeding tube, my sister. And y'all can keep her in your prayers as well because she had a big surgery on the 18th of June. And the doctors did 9 hours of operating, and he took out a spleen, and her pancreas does not work.
No.
And they said she has to finish the operation for her to live. So life is fragile. So y'all understand uh, this whenever it gets hard, and whenever you think you can't get another day, y'all, that we're here for a purpose, and we might not understand why the good ones go first or the good ones die young and all that. But however long we have with them, or however long we all have, let's just try to do the best we can do, inspire and uplift each other, and keep it positive. And remember the American spirit of courage, of bravery, inspiration, our patriotic hearts, and keep that freedom alive. And continue to let that light shine throughout the world.
Definitely.
Absolutely, Janae. Very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Well,
Very
everyone,
good.
I know I usually say I'm not going to do 3 hours.
You did
But
say it. You
I
said it
did.
tonight.
I said it before because
Before
we are tired.
Before
from
we
our road
started,
trip.
you said, "Am I gonna do 3 hours
I'm
tonight?"
not.
Like you're a liar. Here
Well, it's only 2 hours and 47 minutes right
I
now.
know. I know.
So we gotta do
Man,
13
you
more
get a whole
minutes
another
to
12
make
hours
sure-
of sleep if you'll shut off now. 12 minutes.
I read
What
the
are
book,
y'all
guess what?
gonna
We
make
went.
in the morning for breakfast?
I am not sure yet what we're making for breakfast. Stop saying it. You'll stop doing 3 hours.
Yeah. No, she won't.
So we're going to say goodnight, everyone. And thank y'all for, jumping on and keeping it going for 2 hours and 47 minutes so far. And thank you, everyone who has joined our membership and sent, stickers or whatever you call
Supers.
it. Yeah, supers. That's
Feel like
awesome.
I'm watching an episode of The Incredibles. I'm like,
Yeah.
Are they supers?
Supers. So yeah, thank you all for coming up, and we always enjoy Tuesdays. It's awesome time together. Hours and hours of fun.
Don't forget, Homestead Hangout Thursday night.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, that's a given.
Oh, that's a given.
And then
That's a given.
Thursday and Saturday.
That's us at 5. That's White Rock Homestead at 6. That's Not For Nothing Homestead at 7, and 9 Acre Family Farms at 8. So don't forget that. And then Chilling with the Gillums is going to be Saturday night at 8 o'clock. So, and there might be something in it for you if you show up. So,
All right.
Later.
Love you guys.
Love you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Many powerful blessings and love. Good night, y'all.
night.
Bye.